I ate some bad chicken. I might poop myself. Welcome to the first minute of the live stream. Let's go ahead and put you there and get you attached. Yeah. Yeah. How does that feel? Does that feel good to you? Does that feel good, babe? Babe? Hello, babe? Okay, babe. That's not my nerve damage. I don't feel terrible. I don't feel great, so we'll see how today goes. There we go. Already got 8 people. Scared you? Hello, hope you're doing good, man. Tonight will be fun. Why will tonight be fun? What are you doing to people? Why are you hurting feelings and breaking hearts and taking gnomes? He's got a bunch of knives into the shop. Got a bunch of like Microtech stuff like that. So I was happy. Daniel and I put those out today. Reorganized a little bit, so that's good. You got a Savage Arms for $25, huh? Nice. $250,000. Well, that'd still be a good deal, actually. Yeah, get in here. Just got home with a Walker PPS M2. Good little pistol. Being a Walter? Oh. I guess you could have got a Walker. I'll never get that quarterback. I want my quarterback. 308s aren't that bad. 308 shoot pretty good. I got a 110 Scout. Shoots fine. Uh-oh. He's starting off the stream by taking meds. Well, meds. I guess when you do it as a routine every day, it becomes meds. Hey, don't block the hollow sun, fool. Okay. Oh, what the hell? Professional live stream here. Professional. Holy shnikes. Is your lung supposed to come out of your nose? You got a St. Victor in 308? Nice. Look, maybe I just didn't feel like eating my vegetables, okay? I also had some chicken that was wrong, man. Some wrong-ass chicken tonight. Eat healthy, they say. It'll keep your butthole from breaking, they say. Look at all you people talking without me. I'm just here to be the person that's in the middle of all your talking. All right, get in here. We'll start talking about shit. Obladi, obladu, obladinky dinky doo. I'm gonna go check out my website while you guys are doing that because my buddy put up a bunch of our stuff and I need to make sure it went in. More than 5.56, but nothing to snivel about. You can feel the percussion recoil through, though really fun. RG! Nothing like a brand muffin to clean you out. Oh, I don't have a problem going. My buddy put a Gatling gun up on the page. That's hilarious. Let's see. What the hell? Big shout. Dude, you gotta use a flash more when you take these pictures, doofus. Taking in picture, put it in a shadow. Doo-ka-doo-ka-doo-doo. You should never shoot without ear protection. You can do it once in a while, but you can eventually give yourself really bad tinnitus shooting without ear protection, bro. What's 10141 up? What? Oh, that's the Taurus G3 Tactical. I put some lights. I put a string of LED lights up, so trying to light the thing up a little bit. Let's see what happens. Is that any better? Yeah, I don't know why the autofocus is going nuts. What's the matter? Y'all don't want the cricket? You got tinnitus already. Nice. No, it's too bright. Let's turn that down a little. There you go. I can do different colors too, so I can do an orangey color. Let's see what that does. Nope. A little bit softer white. That'll work. What do I do for work? I own a gun store. I forgot it was Wednesday. Best surprise ever. You'll be fine, brother. What's up? Those are just white LEDs. They're not RGB. No RGB. No RGB available. RGB. What's the blue rifle? Oh, that's just a fun little Cricket 22 single shot. Oragni looks good. It does look good, but it washes out all the guns, which defeats the purpose of putting the light up there. RGB gives you an extra 5 FPS. Well, then I'm screwed because my computer just has blue. I'm blue, ba ba dee ba da do, ba da ba dee da ba do, ba ba dee ba da do. Well, you should get on board and make your move, dude. Got somebody looking at it right now, and if they don't buy it before I go to NRA show, it's coming down off the wall and will never be sold. What kind of weirdo are old enough and still playing with baseball cards? I know a lot of people that do. Like the Henrin? What's the Henrin? Any guns you regret buying? Yes, anything made by Chiappa or sold under the Chiappa name brand. My M922 was the third gun I'd ever purchased, and it was a piece of crap. No, I've never shot a human. Translate to English, please. Can I get that M911? What's an M911? Where's the show at? It's down in Atlanta. What up, cue ball? Nope. Extremely thinning, not cue ball. Top one is a 22. It is a 22, but it is not a Magnum. That is the Henry Survival Rifle in 22 long rifle. Do you mean M1911, dude? I tried the Hot Ones Pringles. Them Pringles are good, but hot, go figure. No thanks, I'll pass on that. Is that an original AR-7? No, that's a newer Henry one. Never mind. Why never mind, Spartan? You like 1911 or the more modernized one? I actually prefer modernized guns. That one was a very inexpensive one that was in pieces when I got it, and I put it back to original style. It is an auto ordnance, so it's actually a really quality gun, though. Any future purchases you're looking forward to? Yes, I want to get a Sig Sauer 226 X5 Classic. M911 is a gun. Okay. Favorite snack? Probably, I don't eat a lot of the stuff I used to eat. Probably my favorite snack right now would probably just be like pistachios, sea salt. You get the bag with the Henry package? No, it's just the gun. No bag. Your girlfriend says she likes Magnums. Haha, I got an original AR-7 my grandpa bought. It was like $70 when he bought it. Yeah, back then they were. Unfortunately, I will not willingly buy a Chiappa. If Chiappa reaches out to me and wants to send me a gun to test, we'll see what happens. So I'm going down to the NRA gun show, and I'm going to meet with a lot of these manufacturers and try to get some like connections. So if I decide to do some stuff, I will. Have you ever fired the Spaz 12 gauge? Nope, I haven't. You're thinking about purchasing one here in the States. I'm not sure where you are, sir, but here in the States, they're between $5,000 and $8,000. So, I mean, that's a lot of money to spend on a gun that a lot of people say that isn't actually very good. No, I don't eat ghost pepper ramen. You seem sweet. Thank you. You might look into buying it. Oh, okay. So my buddy and I put together a bunch of knives purchases. So I got Microtech, Mantis, CRKT, Columbia Riviera, and Columbia, whatever, Cricket, I call them too. Got some cool stuff. I may end up calling about that pair tomorrow. All right, Spartan. Like you said, if it doesn't sell before I go to the NRA show, it's coming down and it's never going up for sale again. What do you think of the pistol drop-in that gives them a foregrip and stock? You mean a chassis system? I've got chassis system. What state are you in? Virginia. Have I tried any of the new PDPs with the comps? No, but I'd like to. But I'm kind of on the poor side of life right now. So I need to sell some of my guns in order to buy other guns. So it's not really on my radar right now. I got a few other guns I'm trying to buy. See, I don't need to buy any guns right now, but there's guns that I want for my personal collection. But in order to get them, I have to sell my other guns because I just don't have money right now. Have you seen that clip of the YouTuber having an RP7 blow up in their hands? Yeah, I've just seen the thumbnail. I've never actually watched the video. Just get sizzle. Dude, I'm not making payments on a gun. Is there any real significant difference between Series 80 and Series 70s 1911s? Yes, actually there are, Spartan. Series 80s have a firing pin block, a drop safety. It's a couple of additional parts that go into the gun. Works just like a standard drop safety or firing pin block on any other gun. It has an extra functioning part that moves up. It doesn't really, if the gun is nice, like that pair of ordnance is a Series 80, but it's so nice. Sorry, I put it down there. It's got such a nice trigger already in it that you don't even notice. Yeah, I know. I heard the story, Stromboni. I just haven't watched the video. You live in Nevada. Gotcha. What's my opinion on the CZ75? I like the 75 platform. I'm aesthetically driven, which is why I redid my Gerson 1911 to make it look a little classier. I don't really like the front cuts on the stock CZ75, but I do have the SPO1, and I've had a few of the Shadows and Tactical Sports. They all shoot really well. You like raw crudité and veggies. What's your favorite gun up there? Right now, it's probably the Springfield Armory Operator, which is on the side of the black one there. The one with the light on it. It's probably my favorite one up on the wall there tonight. Yeah. Just found your channel. Do you own a gun shop or just have a huge collection? What type of shooting do you like most? I own a gun store. I have a collection, and I prefer pistol shooting. Why would I want to promote? Hold on a second. I'm looking at stuff. Oh, gotcha. You got to pay for views. Screw that. Charlie, what's up, dude? Sorry, I forgot to call you back. Did Para ever make a government-size slide? If so, how difficult do you think one would be to track down? So Para Ordnance did make full-size government size. That is actually called the P1445. They're not hard to track down. It's just that since they've been gone for almost 10 years now, they're getting more expensive. You ever work in Mosin Nagant? Cool. Now I do believe there's another gun show coming up here in Nevada here in a couple of months. I'm looking at purchasing an AK-47. Nice. Nice guns, thank you. I'm also hoping to find a dealer that's selling a 1903 Springfield. Yeah, that would be cool. Can the safety be added to a polymer 80 build? Depends on what kind of polymer 80 you're building. Polymer 80, if you're talking about the Glock style, I don't know. I don't think so. You just run the trigger safety that it comes with. Hey, Joe, there's a pawn shop in Orlando that has an 03 Springfield. Sweet. I think you're talking to Joseph, right? Fact, huh? Yeah, that's not really a fact. That is, it's been speculated whether or not consciousness is retained or not. Interesting tidbit would be a more accurate thing to say. Just because there's still electrical activity doesn't mean the brain is still functioning in any sort of way. And near-death experiences, I've died, I didn't have one, so just the way it is. Yes. Spartan says, yep. Glock shop, okay. Have you ever handled a Star pistol? Yeah, I've actually had a few Star pistols, a few BM9s, and the Super. Do you have a go-to pistol manufacturer, or am I a fan of variety? I'm a big fan of variety, Alex. I like to play with all different kinds of guns from different people, from different manufacturers. Nothing is something where it's like I'm dead set on anything. Pearl Grip 1911? There's no Pearl Grip 1911 up there, my friend. Just start at the bottom. What number up, left, or right? And if you're talking about these 3D printed Kimbers, lols. Sound happy? Gonna go shoot Friday. You're gonna go shoot Friday? Cool. I'm just in a chill mood. You know, I actually took a little bit of a nap. My buddy helped me set up the store. I did some cleaning, cleaned out one of the offices. Yeah, I doubt you're going to find a 1903 Springfield that's going to come with the scope for anything resembling a reasonable price, especially if it's an original scope. The minute you start adding things back to a gun or having originality and original parts, man, that shit gets insane. Hey, Steve! Have what's good, my guy, and guys and fellas in the chat. Thank you very much for that donation. To all of you that donate, just know that your money is paying for my trip to the NRA show, where I'm going to try to make some inroads with a lot of manufacturers and stuff. If I can get hooked up with a lot of these guys, then that means good things for everybody moving forward, because then if I can get them to do... Steve, also, I did see the Cash App. Thank you, brother, so much for that. That's going towards the trip 100%. But yeah, I'm going down to the NRA show. I'm going to talk with Rock Island because they're the ones that reached out to me and invited me. I am going to go over to the Gerson booth because my guys are over there. Fusion Firearms, who's sending me their XP and XF Pros. They're going to be down there, so I'm going to go talk with them. And I am going to stop in at the TSOS SDS booth and talk with them. I don't think I'm going to film it because if it goes well, great, I'll make a video on it. But if it goes bad, there's just no reason to draw out any extra shit. So... start at your silver play button and go all the over the corner. What? Now for the same weapon, I do want to find a scope for it. Yeah, it's going to be hard. Settled your beef with Rock Island then? It actually didn't last very long because all the credit to Rock Island, or at least the vice president of U.S. customer service, he reached out to me after I asked them to elevate my conversation with their marketing team over to somebody, and to their credit, they escalated it up, and he contacted me, and we had a chat about it, and he said, and he went over everything, he said, I was the first person to call them out for using somebody's videos in their promotions, that all the other people would have probably assumed that they were just getting exposure, and the way I explained it to him was, and he understood it, and it clicked for both of us, is that using my video in a review, that's fine. If they were talking about my channel and promoting me, that's fine. That's exposure. But they didn't ask my permission. They didn't ask me to review the gun. They didn't ask me anything. So just taking my stuff, using it in a sales promotion, that is over the line. But thankfully, he understood where I was coming from, and we had a nice conversation. He's been chill about it. So I'm going to go down there and probably have a drink with him. Hey, Joseph comes in with the $2 dono. Thank you, dude. Thank you very much, sir. I'll be a taser dummy for the right money. So if you're talking about all the way up in the corner, that doesn't make any sense, my guy. There are no 1911s in any corner. That's where my confusion is coming from. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So tell me the number. 1, 2, 3, 4. What the frick day is it? It's Wednesday, bruh. Hannah comes back in for another up. The one at the pawn shop was about 1,800, I think. Yeah, sounds about right. Congrats, Spartan. Do you know if it's in firing condition? I would hope so for 1,800 bucks. How's Hannah doing today? Did you change your profile? It's too many, Detroit. Actually, it's not. I have at least that many. I'm doing well. Yes, I did. Thanks for noticing. You're welcome. How am I? I'm good. What's my body count? I'm 45. I don't have sex anymore. Bolt looked all right. Finish was a little worn. Yep. 3 weeks ago, I purchased a semi-automatic P90 short barrel. Nice, Joseph. Joe, take us through a day at the range with you. Okay, so what happens is I use Middletown Firearms range. I go there. I have the range to myself. I typically only use the steel side just because I like to hear the dings when I hit. So I'll bring my guns. I set up at the table. I am currently only doing one camera on my phone. Debating whether or not going back to a 2-camera setup. Right now, I've just been pulling the camera back behind me when DB, what's up? Pulling the camera back behind me when I'm shooting. Big Erm, what's up, dude? Got it right here, bro. Red 0. So then I'll set the camera up and then I'll go through and shoot the guns that I'm going to shoot. I did 2 videos, but I was having some questionable functionality with one of them, so I'm waiting for an answer from the manufacturer just to make sure I wasn't doing something wrong with the gun, so I'm waiting. I know it's not much, but I don't make. Brother, Joseph, you didn't have to do that at all, so please understand, man. Anybody donating anything to me is amazing, and I greatly appreciate it. I'm not somebody that sits here and begs for your help. I'm not an e-beggar, so just the fact that you guys are doing anything helps out a lot because I pay for everything out of my own pocket. Do you think Hammer Style will ever come back into mainstream production for companies like SIG, Springfield, etc.? I mean, they all make hammer-fired guns, kind of. I mean, SIG has their 1911 line that they brought back a year and a half ago. Springfield has their internal hammer-fired equalizer. So, I mean, there's plenty of them. They did have a couple M1 carbines that are really calling to me. They had a paratrooper one and a normal one. Nice. My favorite Nerf gun. I like the old original 6-shot with the pull top. Kind of looks like a Fallout 10 mil. Please explain how to purchase the gift memberships. I honestly don't know. Oh, there you go. Zaxxon's going to tell you. Oh, my poor eye. My right eye has been leaking something for like a while now, and it's a little bit annoying. The Dart Zone Max and has a metal barrel. Geez, a metal barrel in a Nerf gun, that would probably fire pretty well, actually. Wonder if you could rifle it and make it super. Super. Okay, so to those of you that were wondering why there was no booby stream, there's no booby stream because we didn't get to the level. I am willing to degrade myself, but I will not do it for free. But I've come up with a compromise. I will do 1 hour with the fake boobies and a tight top for $100. So if you do 1 hour, then that will be the last hour of the stream. 2 hours, last 2 hours of the stream, etc. So, anyways, got a response from Beretta, sent the email to 8 different .coms, including Italy. Damn, what they wind up telling you? My gender fluid pansexual. I'm a man who is not inhibited, nor do I put labels on anything, including myself. Get me drunk enough, see what happens. Just a question, guys, is 22 TCM bullets can be reloaded. 22 TCM can be reloaded. 22 long rifle isn't really worth reloading, but 22 TCM 100% can be reloaded. Right now, I'm also saving up as much money as I can. I'm hoping to get up to at least $500,000. I'm trying to find a Hodgkins revolving cannon. Ha! Good luck to you, bro. That's a hell of a goal. I've never had somebody with that goal. That's awesome, dude. I hope you get it. 100%, bro. That's going to be freaking amazing. Do 1911 slide locks work with 2011s like the Gerson 2311? Yes, because the frame is the same width as the standard 1911s. The things that won't work are going to be things like the mag release and any mag wells and the trigger. So if we send cash 1 minute before the end of stream, it adds time. No. Unless you get over. So here, I guess I'd have to amend that. Yes, it's going to cost you guys $100 an hour to make me wear fake boobies. I called my penis a her. I called it an it because it doesn't like to be identified and it spits at me whenever I bring the subject up. Got a tracking number and a handful of mags on the way. Sweet, DB. I'm glad to hear that. Looking at Palmetto, they have the Easter sale going on. I should not have adult money. Just buy the Power Ordnance. Be done with it, son. Little dollar looking sign in at the bottom right corner of the screen. Choose gift memberships and choose how many you want to buy. People should also make sure they can receive the gifted membership. Gotcha. There you go. That's Hannah telling you how to gift a membership. Hey man, just want to say thanks for the advice the other day. Just got my first Ruger Mark IV 24-45 light. Sweet, Jose. Hope you like it, dude. I dig the channel. Saw a short you put out on the Talo Edition Gerson Negotiator. I had to get one button 10 millimeter. Thanks for that. Yeah. Did you know the whole story about that? Charlie will fact check me. We had a buddy, Charles Brown, in here. He will fact check me. We had a coworker named Eric who ordered one, and he told me he was never going to shoot it. He thought it was too nice to shoot. So I immediately ordered one. I was going to throw it in front of him, but I actually dropped it in my driveway on the morning going into work because I have bad nerve damage. So that was hilarious, but he wasn't around for that. And then he wanted to show his gun to somebody, but he was too afraid to rack it. Again, he was being a wuss about it. So I cleared mine and I go to hand it to him and I literally let it go when his hand was under it and he missed it and the gun fell onto the concrete. It was the funniest thing ever. RG wants a refund. Oh. How many employees you got? No employees. One man show. Still sad when I sold my 1445. Heavy but beautiful, yeah. I want to get an AR, but don't want to get one until I get a good safe to keep my stuff in. I hear you, Spartan. If you have a tractor supply company near you, Spartan, Winchester safes are really solid. They're fire rated for 40 minutes to 1400 degrees, and they're only a few $100. Charlie says that was hilarious. Yeah, the look on his face when the gun bounced, it actually bounced off the corner of the case and then hit the ground. The look on his face when he saw that happen. Sup, brother? Good to see you today. Checked out the new Walther PDP Pro, the one with the comp. Have not. I've watched a couple of videos on it. I just, it's not a gun that I aesthetically really love. So I never bought one. I do need to get one. So you got kids, you keep yours locked up and trigger locked, except for my home defense grab. Smart. It was funny though, man. They asked so many questions. It made me feel like a criminal. Yeah. In fact, you'd be surprised. Car loan applications and gun purchases are two of the places where people will be dead nuts honest with you. I'm also trying to build my own 22 caliber long rifle Gatling gun and trying to rig up the 22 long rifle into a belt fed magazine, which is far from easy. Absolutely, Joseph. That's a lot of work you got ahead of you. But when you're done with it, dude, you got to speak Italian when you get a quick stogotz. Are folding stock adapters for AR is a bad choice? Do you have any good experiences? Law Folding Tactical is probably the one you should go with if you're going to do one, because that's like the better one out there. Make sure that you have a heavier buffer spring, because is it heavier or lighter? I can't remember which way you're supposed to go. I had one on a 300 blackout with a Sylvan side folder, and it was causing jams in the magazine. Thanks for the backstory, legit, and yeah, they are almost too nice to shoot. Mine mostly is eye candy, and I get that, but I also like messing with people. Hey, gal, what's going on? Queso, queso cheese. What company makes the best 1911? Nighthawk Customs. It's not a shadow, anyways. If you just click on my channel, you can watch CZ75 stuff. How much practice do you need to be proficient? Well, to become professional in anything, they say you have to have 10,000 hours, so however long it takes you to shoot 10,000 hours worth. But in terms of shooting, I've seen people that can pick up a gun and they can really be good with a gun after 1,000 or 2,000 rounds, like they're dead dialed in with it. But some people, they can spend their whole lives and not be able to shoot well. Well, my family, I was actually surprised to find them in the basement of my family down in the south. We actually found two 12-pounder bronze cannons. Sweet! RG! Says $50 for half a boob. Well, you get 30 minutes, but I'm being polite here. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Bow, wow, bow, 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 wow, bow, wow. They had been fired. That's sweet, dude. Suggestion for CZ SP01 clone in 45 to do with being in Washington. I'm now limited on mag size. The Sarshamals K2 would probably be the one I would recommend. Effing strip. Ha! What's a good gun to shoot in the range for the beginner? I'm thinking Glock. RG, the boob show is going to be Friday. I'm not going to go and my boobs. If all abided by the gun laws, there wouldn't be a need for a gun. That is the dumbest thing I ever heard. Because the people that are ignoring the gun laws are people that wouldn't be affected by the gun law. Fuck. So do I need to put them on for the last hour tonight then? What's the easiest gun for taking down the government? Number one, if the government is tyrannical, you are required by our Constitution and our Second Amendment to stand up against tyranny, but I'm not going to tell you to use a firearm to do it. Is 900 for a Wasser 10 a good price? And is it a good AK? Honestly, 900 is about average for it. Joseph comes in with another donation. Thank you. Don't make it weird, man. It's always weird, son. Hannah's like, yes! What are your thoughts on the 8.6 boombox? I've seen it. I'm not a rifle guy. Shit. Never yanked it to YouTube before. Oh, dude, me with big old boobies is not going to look good. So am I doing that tonight for the last hour? Is that what we're doing? So at 10 o'clock, I have to put on my fake bajubadoobies? It's going to take me like 5 minutes. How many guns do you have in total? No idea. In a perfect world. Yeah, well, in a perfect world, we wouldn't have regulation against something that's a natural right. How long have you been a butterfly? Oh, a long time, buddy. Let RG and Spartan decide. Get at you. I don't have a Pierce set. Up to the payors. The mayors of the payors. Ordering a Bluetooth speaker at 4:30 and having it delivered before 8 is kind of freaky. Oh, you did same day delivery? Isn't that weird? It's always an individual. Believe it or not, the boobies were done that way. What do you think about the 50 GI 1911 if you have ever handled one? I haven't, but I want one. Guncrafter International created a 50 caliber cartridge that's not 50 AE, and it's a pretty interesting one for those that don't know what Spartan is talking about. I would love to get my hands on one. How do you feel about a 2008 Nissan Titan? I just got mine not too long ago, and it seems like a pretty good truck. I like the Titans. Titans are decent. I'm a little bit weird when it comes to buying vehicles, cars, things like that. I like to buy the highest trim level available, especially when I'm buying used. So, like if I was looking at one, I definitely want the V8 and I definitely want the crew cab. But yeah, overall, I love. Have you ever heard a Titan with a good exhaust system on it? Holy crap, that V8 sounds amazing. But Zaxxon, you contributed as well, so I can understand you being single. Dude, I love being single. I get to wear fake boobies. Have you ever shot competition shooting? No, but I want to this year's. This year? This year. I'd like to this year. Whip out Wednesday. Yep. My only complaint on the Titan is the exhaust manifolds. Other than that, good trucks. Yeah, well, Hemis have that same problem. So yeah, he can do it tonight or Friday. I'm not really particular. All right. Oh, RG said tonight. So I guess at 10 o'clock or so, I'm going to have to change. Trying to think. Do I have an undershirt that I can put on? Otherwise, it's going to be a hairy belly. We'll figure it out. Remember, the internet is forever. I don't care. Here's the best part, though. All these guys that are going to eventually make a docuseries on me when I eventually lose my mind and wind up on the street panhandling for change are going to try to find me hiding things in my past that I'm embarrassed about. There aren't any. And my parents are so old now that it doesn't matter. What was 50AE developed for? Because America, bro. Hey, what's up? I've been trying to send that email. It's not going through. That's weird. Sorry, bro. Hemis equal not good trucks. Yeah, I don't agree with you on that, Jackson. I love mine. Never change. Never plan to, sweetie. Cody, what's up? Apparently 50 GI is nearly identical to 45 in terms of ballistics, from what I understand, but with a much larger bullet. That's what I understand as well, because they also, Gunpowder International also did a Glock in 50 GI. So if a Glock can handle the power, it's probably not too bad. Son of Zach, not all of us drive a baby blue Prius, lol. Whip it out, don't pout, Dubs looking stout, Warriors in 5. What? Lincoln's has a Hemi, odd, lol. Great freaking answer. Thank you. My daily, but no, honestly, that's the truth though, MC. 50 was just created because they wanted to create the dumbest gun possible, and they did. My daily's an expedition, but I own 7 cars, varying quality. And he's a mechanic, so the varying quality is because he doesn't want to work on his own cars. That's the way I was. I used to drive, I lived in Minnesota, I owned a body shop, I never fixed my own cars. What's your favorite full auto? Probably the McLaren P1. Yeah. Not much about to make a stone run for food. A store run, sorry. Have I ever handled a 45 Gap gun? Yes, I have, and I actually have ammo and a few magazines from a Glock 45 Gap. You got any heels? Put them too. No, I don't have heels. I do know that if you're a dude and you're buying heels, you buy the same size as if you were a woman, so... what if Glock made in 1911? I would try it. Oh, Minnesota, eh? I hate working on stuff. Yep, every friggin' one of them starts, runs, and is freeway ready. Least trustable is a K5 Blazer, though. But it's a K5 Blazer. You could fix that with a freaking hammer. You stopped wrenching 20 years ago? Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I should not have had... I had some chicken that is destroying my stomach. It was a little spicy. I guess I haven't had spicy stuff since the hot ones. My stomach hurts. I don't really think it's a copy of the MG42. It might have similarities in action and stuff. That's right. We got the red drink. Then you're about to have a cross-dressing YouTuber, too. Thoughts on 410 buckshot for home defense in an apartment? Go for it. Just make sure that you have a lot of practice with the firearm you're using. Doesn't matter what you use as long as you practice with it. Indiana. Eat better. No one likes a farting stripper. I'm not going to fart, but I may throw up. My daily's a 2015 Chevy Silverado extended cab 4x4. Love that little truck. Drove to North Carolina from Florida and only stopped once for fuel. Nice. So my Navigator has a 35-gallon fuel tank. So theoretically, I should be able to go all the way down to Atlanta and back on a tank and a half, because I get about 16 miles to the gallon. So it's I don't know. I don't know how to math. Dude, the SARs on PSA are very tempting. Yeah, if you look, woohoo! Miller fan is in here. If you look at the just the standard clearance, not the SAR clearance section, they also have an orange and a purple one in stock. Shit, there's lagging. I'm not seeing the lagging. Sorry. Thinking I gotta go through. I just had to remove the picture. Hold on. What's the daily carry? My daily carry is a 1911. Currently, it's a pair of ordnance. However, I'm going to wind up putting the Gerson in there as well. In the valley, I'm from. I could try sending you one today or tomorrow. Hold on, sending an email. Jesus, somebody just typed a paragraph. All right, Michael, I sent you an email back. Is that your female shoe size, DB? Well, Jesus. Hannah's calling out DB hard. My daily right now is a PSA dagger I bought from you, actually. Joe, at least until I fix the rear set on my 1911. Oh, that's awesome, dude. I'm glad to hear that you're doing that. Sorry about the rear sight on your 1911. I'm about ready to go fishing tomorrow with these cases out of 100 pineapples, if you know what I mean, that my grandfather sent home during World War II as kitchen utensils. Ah, sounds like you're going to have fun. Your daily carry is a howitzer? Jeez Louise. Hello. I haven't seen a thing. Haven't seen a thing of what? You're a boy. You have a thing. You have a thing, ding, dang, ding, dongo, dingle, dingle. The ladies love me. Yeah, I saw the picture of your dog. Stone, what's up? I'm not colorblind. You're colorblind, you red-headed man. The base, what's up? Would you get the Nighthawk TRS 2011? 100% if I had the budget or if they wanted to send me one. Nighthawk, I'm talking to you. Maybe they'll be at NRA show. Hey, man, I really need to review your TRS 2011, please. Please, 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 please. I'll wear the boobies. What's good? Hey, McPherson. You are colorblind. It's neat. Jesus. You were called a FUD because you carry a 1911. I only get called a FUD once. Then I do the Elmer FUD. Which is the best pistol for a small man to carry? I want the gun show at the 43X is amazing. I don't like the 365. Do the mag cut. I've tried the G26. Shield is amazing. Need assistance. So the Shield Plus is a great choice. The 43X is definitely going to do the job for you. If you don't mind going with 380, I would recommend the Bodyguard 2.0. It's weird. He keeps knocking himself loose, and it's not a real tight fit from Rock Island. I'm going to end up Loctiting the screw. Yeah, that may be what you have to do, brother. Are you okay, Diggity? Stone, if you weren't red-headed before, you are now, just so you know. Yep. What kind of gun do you carry? A 1911. It's called open a beer, drink a few gulps, pull the pin, drop the item, and wait a few moments. Yeah, that's, you can get in trouble, though. Be careful, bro. Sink your boat, and I don't want to hear about it. Do you have a peanut butter Glock with extended mag and a purple beam? No, because I don't play with airsoft. Purple beams are for idiots. Love you guys. 2A. Yep. I'm just excited for NBA playoffs. There you go. I seen your Colt, but it wasn't butter. What? Do you like Canik Mate Prime, the new John Wick pistol? If he's using a Meta Prime, then I'm out. I can get in trouble, but no one's going to tell on me, I hope. Also, you have a lot of fun stuff to stop them with. Catch up your lagging, how big the shop you work at. I own a shop. The floor space currently dedicated to the gun shop is about 1,200 square feet. It's not that big. Doesn't need to be that big because I've only got like 30 or 40 pews right now and then a bunch of knives and shit. Yes, I CCW a 45. You need to send like 500 rounds through that bad girl first. Gotcha. Have I ever been to Texas? Yes, I was made in Texas. And I lived in Texas for a while. I saw a Colt government model the other day in the same gun shop that had the 03 Springfield. It was about $850. That's not the terrible. They actually work. 13 minutes, get ready. No, y'all only paid for an hour. The wall is very bright. I have LEDs going around it. So, here, let me turn it down one notch. It might help. There, is that better? No, you have to pay the whole 100. Thoughts on the PDP-F? I don't really have one. I like the grip on the PDP-F over the stock one, I guess. Why do you prefer 45? Because I like the 1911. I don't like 45 exclusively. I like the 1911. I've carried 9mm as well. Better. Yep. Is FMJ okay for self-defense? New Jersey seems to think it is. I don't. I think you should be running hollow points. It helps eliminate some of the chances of overpenetration. Hojo, hope you're doing good and glad to be here tonight. Hope your neck is doing better. It's feeling okay. I have to dress up like a cross-dresser in about an hour, so we got that going for me. Make sure you guys stay to the end of the live stream tonight. You're going to see a 6'4" Asian man with a beard with giant, enormous fake boobs. Speaking of John Wick, the only Kimber I like is when Wick used, and John Barenthal's Punisher. Yes, that was the Warrior. Is it hard to conceal a full-size 1911? Not for me. I'm 6'4", so it's pretty easy. Depends on expanding right, like max velocity. Yeah, it depends. Yeah, that's why I use like critical duty, critical defense, and federal HSTs are the three I typically carry. And they all expand very well. Are they double D? They were supposed to be Ds, but they look like E's or F's at this point, dude. They were ridiculous. Do you have the Terminator AMT Hardballer? I don't have the long slide. I used to have the 5-inch variant, but I sold it because it had a broken sear, so it was going full auto, and I didn't feel like fixing it. Muscle Mommy. It's going to be gross. Don't you worry, because I got to put on a cat suit to cover it. What's most willing to pay for a gun? It depends, man. I don't know if I really have a limit. Right now, I have restrictions because I have to sell guns to buy guns. I'm half Korean, half white. Nice arsenal. Thank you. It's actually inventory. I mean, I have a shoulder holster for my 1911. You can't even tell it's on me with the jacket on. Yep, that's a good way to conceal carry a full size. Great live. Just stopped by to drop a like. Thank you, Godfather. Appreciate it. I'm 5'3", and I can see carry a full size 1911. Yep. You're going to need a bigger shirt for those. Oh, yes. So it's going to be gross. I'm warning you all. It's not pretty because I have facial hair right now. You're just going to see facial hair and boobs. I hope you guys are ready for this. Someone pulls a 9mm. They say, what? That you pull out a 45, they freaking run. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Is that a G43X peach color? It's technically rose gold, but the camera tries to alter color. The camera on my S23 Ultra changes colors. So, Jeju Island in Korea, I recommend this place. Great kimchi. If I ever go to Korea, I will have to try some different stuff. I've never had an inkling to go back because I was born in Busan, and it's so developed now that it's not anything like it was when my mom was there. What's my opinion on the 460 Roland and 45 Super? They're fine. It's just the rounds are so damn expensive. They're fine. Did I miss something? And why are we doing this? So I don't have. I'm not inhibited. If you've never realized that, I talk about whatever comes to mind and shit. And last year around October, one of you guys, Zaxxon in particular, bought me some fake boobies and dared me to wear them. So I did on a dare that cost people money. I do things for money. I don't ask you to just give me money. I'm willing to degrade myself for money in a PG kind of way. I just look like a bad cross-dresser. We did that. We did the Halloween stream where I wore a maid's uniform. So it's interesting. No, we're up to an hour. I compromise a lot on you guys, but you guys got to pay for a full hour. Stone, step up. Speaking of Korean firearms, do I have a K2 rifle? I have the opportunity to buy one, an original one. I just never decided to because it really doesn't do anything for me. Ichion is cool. Busan is like Drunk City now, I think. Do I dislike peach-colored pistols? I have no opinion on it. Is like Drunk Street. Got it. Yeah, folks, he's a prostitute, not just a plain old whore. Yes. Yeah, I saw that, Zaxxon. I did see that. And I appreciate it. So, I'm trying to deny the fact that in 45 minutes I have to go and change into fake boobs. Do you have an HK416? No, and they're very expensive for a real HK416. There are some bastardized civilian market ones, but if you want a real 416, they're very expensive. Are those guns real or the air guns? I'm sorry, what? What do you mean what, McPherson? Waiting on Forge to frame my 220 something kids on. You went fast on your keyboard, son. Is it possible to motorboat yourself while wearing those? I put them on once to see how they fit. If I can put them on the table and rest my head in them. Lather your chest with some Vaseline. It'll make it easier getting them on and off. They're actually, I'm not stupid, so I ordered ones that are actually pretty easy. I would get the Brownells BRN4. They are 100% legit. Oh, 1,000% legit. That's an even better step up. Majority of cities in Texas gone woke. Austin, Houston, Dallas said time to live there. Yeah, sorry to hear that, bro. His 22 LR is hilarious. Gotcha. Do you enjoy guns with built-in advanced sights like the P90? I don't really have a lot of experience with ones with like handle-mounted optics and things like that. They're fine, I guess. I'll throw an extra 20 if you can motorboat while wearing them. I think that would end the live stream if I motorboated myself on a live stream. I'm pretty sure the algorithm would have a shit fit. It's bad enough I'm about to be a 6'4" Asian dude that's going to be wearing big badonker honkers. Love you too. Have you ever had the chance to look at a 45 Luger? No, I wish I could, because weren't the 45 Lugers submitted for U.S. trials at one point, too? Do you have a Chris Vector, good old 45? I had one in 9 for about a year because my buddy completely forgot I had it. That was hilarious. But he eventually remembered that I had it, and he asked for it back. I tried telling him I didn't have it anymore. Let's just say it's for research purposes. Can a dude motorboat fake boobies? Nah, I don't know if I can get away with that. So, yeah, like I said, I'm going to have to change into a complete outfit for it to hide the part of it. So, needless to say, it's going to be a little embarrassing for all of us. Just remember, you guys are paying for this. You guys asked for this. So, I like how you just bust up laughing at the stupid shit you encouraged, Zaxxon. What's needed? A triple barrel 12 gauge, 3.5 inch over under with Raptor grip pistol rifle. That would be an insane shotgun. My opinion, best 45 pistol is the Sig Sauer. What, like the 220? Happy birthday, Kylie's sister. Do I have a P08 Luger? Nope. Gonna be laughing my ass off. Yeah. They competed against 1911 and lost because the Germans did not want to change it to fit a second-rate army's requirements. How ironic would it have been for Lugers to have been the 2 World Wars? We want the muscle mommy. Hey, nope. That's not coming for a while, bro. Another 40 minutes, and I want to see some likes in my like box too, dude. For all of you that are about to get a free cross-dressing show, I think you guys should be required to at least hit the like button, so do that for me. There's only 36 of them there. There's more than you in here. Hello from Russia. Hello, Russia. Thoughts on the Walther PDP Pro? It's fine. Guns with a skosh of Down syndrome. Yeah, if you've got the Down syndrome, bro, we approve of it here. As an FFL, do you have any insights as the effect of tariffs on the price of guns and ammo? Yes, it's going to create a deficit in the available quantity. It is going to drive up prices as long as the tariff goes. So we'll have to see what happens there. Pararuski privyet. Sukabliet. I always leave a like. Thank you. Motorboat, motorboat, boat motor, motorboat, motor, boat. There's a company that makes reproduction 45 Lugers. Actually, last check, they were $5,000 a pop. Yeah, I can't remember the name of the company. I know the one you're talking about. They make really, really nice ones. But think about the price of buying an original Trials 45 Luger. What's your favorite AR pistol or carbine? My favorite would be my custom build. It starts with yes, it's a PSA lower, but it's because in 2019, Virginia tried to eliminate ARs, so PSA and Solidarity, that was the word, came out with a Virginia lower that had 6 Semper Tyrannis on the lower. And I have that. It has a Franklin Armory binary trigger in it. It's got a bootleg bolt carrier group and a unique AR upper with with an eagle on the handguard. I don't know what I just said. Sorry. Did I serve? No, I did not. If guns get too expensive, shoot your iPhone. Lol, that is weird. Good luck finding one. I think Ian bought all of them. I'm with Virginia Strong. There you go. Nice. Liam. What do you guys get? 75556 or 300 blackout? I have both. And ARs, you can swap the tops, no problem. Hey man, what are your thoughts on EOTech? EOTech is fine. They're a little pricey for what you get though, so they're a little bit on my bad side. Looking into a 12.5556. You should get one, dude. You just subscribed. Thank you, Jacob. I really appreciate it. You guys get to look at the gun wall for a second because I have to use the restroom because the chicken I ate is killing me. Maybe I'll change in the meantime. I am going to put on a hoodie because you're not paying for the full time yet. Yeah, just look at the Firearms. I'm going to hit the mute so you don't hear me yelling at myself while I'm putting on the stupidest outfit I've worn in a long time. So here we go. Mute. Let's see how many of you guys have talked about shit while I was gone. As it turns out, I'm not allergic to dogs. It's all in the way you cook them. Lol. It's tiring getting dressed up. Thought you forgot about us. No, it's struggling to put things on. I don't want to sit back yet because we're not at that point. Did anybody send me enough money to cover the other hour? No, I don't think so. Oh man, somebody keeps trying to break into my accounts. Don't worry about it. You're fine. Oh, that wasn't the problem. It's the outfit that I had to put on that's a little uncomfortable. You know, when you buy a Kel-Tec, you get a side of cocaine. How did you get into guns? So my buddy and his father were starting a gun store back in 2019, and they asked me to help. So I said I would, and then basically how I got into it took me shooting, and yeah. Man, guy walks into a bar with an 18 pistol and goes, "I have a 1911 45 pistol with 8 rounds of ammunition, 45. I want every man who's been sleeping with my wife." Another man goes, "You'll need more ammo." Well, have you seen the DOE carbine? I have not, McPherson. Sorry, I keep calling you McPherson. Sorry. Hey, I like your PC. Did you build it or you buy it? I build it. I build all my stuff. I don't like to buy anything. How should women learn to EDC? The way anybody else does. So how about them? No, you guys get them, but not for till the last hour and a half. That was the agreement. You're ready? I'll give you a quick flasher. Take a look at the DOE carbine. It's pretty interesting. I'm trying to keep this enclosed. Oh my God, Lamau. I told you I'd put them on. I'm a man of my word. I'm an idiot, but I'm a man of my word. Jarvis, clip that. Don't worry. Show them to me, unclasp your bra, and set those puppies free. They look a whole lot better without that sweater, baby. I'm sure you'll agree. If you got them, 2 fun bags, show them to me. What's that from? Hey, Goose. You're coming in at a really terrible time, my guy. Oh, so it's kind of like a SS-190 SN or whatever those the short barrel Colts were. That's interesting. Wait, I missed to do it again. Don't worry, if you guys stay here till 9:30 at the least. Gerson, 23, 11, and 45 or 10, what is your preference? Either one, dude. What happened? Show them. Oh, gotcha, Rodney Carrington. Man, that guy got fat. I am currently wearing extremely large fake boobs because somebody paid for them. How should I conceal carry? You need to practice different ways, dude. Find what works for you. Either inside the waistband, outside the waistband. Well, not conceal, but Kydex or leather. You got to figure out where they're gonna go. So, fake titty stream starting soon. Get the popcorn. Yeah, would guns be way more advanced now if Glocks and AR existed in 1700? Damn, you never did that for me, Jim. I made the offer on Monday, brother. Pocket carries the way. Well, I wouldn't say extremely large. It's average. What, my boobs? It's because they're restricted right now. Is a Gerson 2311 the same weight as a single stacks? Depending on which one you get. If you get the steel frame, yes. The aluminum frame, no, because they have polymer grips. Swoop, what's up? I don't know if he was here. No, I'm trying to be a man of my or cross-dresser of my word. So we're gonna do it for the last hour and a half. I won't be wearing the sweater, so Showed up to my house after I bought 55 pounds of concrete and a bulldozer. Don't know why they're worried. Well, it was probably also the rope and the chloroform you ordered. He's selling his soul and pride for $100 an hour. Dude, I sold that shit a long time ago when I sold cars. I'm a small person and I print. It's also uncomfortable. I had to buy a subcompact. Gotcha. No Talk VR. Nice guns. It will be in about 35 minutes. Yeah, all you people that are sitting there waiting, it was hilarious last time, and these are way bigger. What's left was sold to me. At 9:30, I'm taking the top off, so if a first date says to you, tell me about yourself, would you recommend to respond with, I'm clap free? Only if it's going to be that kind of a date. Told you tonight would be fun, did I not? Shush. I was going to buy a Canic Pro SFX, but I saw the Gertine. Now I can't make up my mind again. You're not, if it's a standard 2311, not a match, don't get it. As much as I like the Gerson guns, the original version of the 2311 is not as good as the SFX. You need to get the match version. If you can't get the match 2311, I would actually recommend you pass. Told an hour's worth, so let them show, Joe. No, you guys paid for an hour and a half, which means it starts in 30 minutes. It's for the last hour of the live stream. We got a bad deal at the dealership, but I found the soul in the trunk. Lol. How do you feel about the Micro 9 Kimbers? They're all right. Yeah, I know what that means. All right, give it a couple of minutes here. So how many of you guys are ready to laugh your asses off? If you have one good or bad, one how good or bad would you say the TLR one? The TLR one is fine. I like the TLR one. Thanks, Joe. I have a single stacker son anyway, so you're right. Yeah, I'd go with the SFX. All right, fine. How should you pocket carry correctly? He's building them. They must be huge. They are bigger than the last ones, and I put on a top so you don't see all the hairy. Gonna be sipping on my Red Bull and laughing my ass off in a bit. I want another 3 likes before I do this. Haven't been on the app in a while. Well, you're about to laugh your ass off, SB. Ugh, fuck me. I honestly didn't think anybody would pay for this. All right. We're going to do it back here. How is the USA with Trump? I'm cross-dressing on a live stream, so that'll tell you how the US is with Trump. Hold on. Make sure the girls are in the right place. There we go. All right. There we go. Remember, guys, you asked for this. I kind of did too, so we're all guilty. Hello, boys. Do you want to screen record? Don't worry, you can screen record all you want, buddy. So, yeah. This is my life. There we go. Oh my God, looks real as fuck. Yeah, they're way better than the other, but you see the lineup here? So this is the problem. We love you. Yep. This needs to become a Discord meme. Do it. That's enough YouTube for me. Wait, what happened? Bye. See ya. Damn it, I can't clip. I told you these were much bigger than the ones that I had last year. I'm not even a real girl and they hurt my back. Here we go. God, Smith hasn't talked in a long time. I joined and was like, what the, until I say it's fake around the neck. Yes, so like I said, that's, bro, you a true man. I'm a man of my word. There's more than one pair. I had a pair last year, but they tore. Should pull your neck flap over your face. Hold on a second.
Am I still sexy? Is this what you want?
I respect you for keeping your word. It's not hurting the strain on your neck. No, it's fine. The mark on the back of my neck is funny. I'm a fuzzy little man. I would. ATF is going to consider those deadly weapons. Yeah, well, when you think about it, can't wait till I go to court. All you need is a scarf. I do have a choker that says slut. Somewhere. It wasn't for me though. It was nice knowing your sponsor. My sponsors love me. Are you kidding me? Although, we'll see what Fusion says at the gun show. With the guns in the background is diabolical. The gun in the foreground are diabolical. Dry erase marker for some temp tats. I don't have tats on up here anyways, man. Where the frick is mouse? I don't know. But I hope you guys are happy because, yeah. What caliber are they? They're supposed to be D's, but they feel like they're much better, much bigger. Well, this got weird fast. Hi, Dilbert. How much to touch? The number of people that are coming in here is shocking me because we were down at 40 and now we're up to 65. Yes, if you're watching this and you're scrolling and doom scrolling, these are... Oh, Lord, these new people joining are going to be so confused. There are D and D. Yep. Hold still, finna bust. Those are C4. They're the bomb. Yep. Props for you for rocking that. Thank you. Really can't be mad. Used to. Yeah. Stripper rules or cheap cooker. You guys paid a lot of money for this, so I am not a cheap hooker. The boy me love you wrong time. You want a sucky $5? Huh. They are putting a lot of weight on my chest, though. It's actually affecting my breathing a little bit. That looked like Kroll. Thank you. Knew he was undercover. You call this undercover, bro? It can't be any more out in the open. You should try out for Baywatch. Here, I'm running down the beach. Can't believe men used to go to war and my buddy got shot for this shit. You're welcome. Why are you wearing fake boobies instead of getting surgery? Because nobody wanted to pay for it. A year ago, we actually jokingly said for 150 grand, I'd actually get real ones. Best beans I've spent on Joe. Yep. Rainbow Day, I guess. No, it's just, I'm not embarrassed. I don't care. I think this is hilarious. And the chat is, have I trained in them? No, I think if I go to the range wearing these, I might get yelled at. Is the boobies bulletproof? No, they're very squishy. The one in the morning, do you have a Glock 19? Yep. I remember that. I heard you say that. Yep, 150 grand. I'm just glad no like rich YouTuber has ever seen my stream. God, Joe, please do a rain video in those. I really can't unless I go to Moorfield with them. Because if I fire at Middletown, they might get angry. You are embraced, as you should be. Thank you. Hello from Canada. Oh, man, you scared me. Yeah, you better be. I could never wear that. Why? I thought that was real for a second, Lamafal. All you crazy kids, you're going to say that, Joe, and then will randomly pop in. That would be funny as fuck. Pepper lemons. What does that mean, Jose? Hold on. We got it. I can't. I told you I wouldn't. So I had the shitty cheap ones that just kind of hung off you. But yeah. I make my family proud. This is what freedom looks like. You're goddamn right. I can wear fake booby, but I can't hold a gun. Hannah B, are you here? Yeah, Hannah, are you here? I'm going to really make you question life. Finally, a real dude. Real dudes have boobs. Yep. All right, so let's move on. Let's talk about stuff, kids. So everybody, what I want to do now is everybody that's in here right now, let's just start having chat and we'll talk like nothing strange is going on and we will ignore everybody that comes in from this point forward wanting to know what's going on. So anyways, I was at the gun store, right? And I was playing with things and some dudes walked in and they were like, you should really get this one because it's really going to do things for you. But nothing strange is going on. Oh yeah, like anyone here can pull off normal. Shit, if you had a cigar in a 1911, like the fake boobs ain't enough, bro. Hold on, I'll drink something. Maybe I'll spill it on myself. Oops. Hold on, I gotta adjust. This is the stupidest thing I've ever done. Yeah, there we go. Get him up there. There, hold on. That's why I also cover this screen. What, red number 40 is what plants crave? Yeah. There we go. I had to adjust. It's funny, they came back on screen before I did. Any southern brains, smooth brains cannot understand it. Oh, sorry. Hold on a second. Yeah. That might have ended the live stream. Let me know. Would I wear that top at the store as a special event? You would have to pay me a lot more money. Someone talk about AKs or something. Are frangible bullets good for defensive rounds? Actually, yes. When's the wig coming out? Nope. That's a lot more money, kids. These are very heavy, by the way. Like 12 pounds. What? That caught me off guard. You're fine. Wig would just be weird. Yeah, I don't have the face for a weird. Touche, sir. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have the looks for a wig. I would just look like I was in Maryland, downtown, freaking Baltimore. What burns clean? Talking about the frangibles? The gun wall's looking nice. Yeah, it really is. Ignore that. Let me see. I've got 3 Glocks up there, 4 1911s, CZ75 clone, 2 Torai, 2 SIGs, Henry, and a Cricket. Jiggle fish. Yeah, this is RTX right here, bro. How much would it take for you to wear those at the store? $1,000. Should be breasted women's buy shotguns. Why not? Can you show me one of your guns? Left or right? I like your rack, sir. Thank you. Honest thoughts on that Henry Survival. It's interesting, but it's not my style. But it is cool if you're going to be wanting to pack it up. How many ammo boxes can you carry with them? Dude, these things are heavy as fuck, dude. I don't even... They're actually not very comfortable. Holy Dolly Parton! Yep. What are the movies are movies? Was that what are the movies of the movie? What? Left? There you go. Make them jiggle. $5. It's not reliable and effective. Frangibles can be iffy from time to time. He has 50 Cs. Why are you wearing that? It was a bet. You transitioning back to female? You were so excited when you went from female to male. You're going back already? Dude, we can be fluid here. It's fine. Those must be fully loaded. They're very heavy. They're actually silicone, dude. Why, dude? Why? Shock factor? The people in the chat paid for this. I'm not doing this just because I'm bored. It's a good reason to do anything, but no, it's because they paid me to do this. Is the Henry reliable? Yeah, it's a semi-automatic Henry. It just happens to take apart. $5 make you holla. I have a Singer 1911 I got from my pops. Also got a mixed matched, same serial number Remington. Both are badass. Yeah, what up, SB? Here for the serious gun talk. You betcha. U.S. government. Nice. None of you are looking at my face, so it doesn't matter. You guys looking at the guns or the guns? Barely able to read chat and moderate. Why, are you still laughing? Nice BB guns. They're more double Ds. Nice. I hope you make your goals. Keep on keeping on. Yep. What's up, Zaxxon? Who paid for those again? Technically, Zaxxon paid for them, but multiple people in the chat paid for me to wear them on stream. Are you hiding a Derringer in your bra? Dude, I could hide a freaking Deagle in here. Hold still. I'm ready to unleash. Not on me, bro. What do you think about 357 SIG? That 229 deck is actually in 357 SIG, and I thoroughly enjoy it. The fuck? Help explain the advantages of 45 besides the obvious of the larger round. They typically come out of heavier guns, so the recoil is actually a little bit easier to manage than some other guns. So, yeah. We are number one. This is what America looks like, bro. Get used to it. Are you a dude? It's ma'am. I'm a bored idiot on the internet who decided to raise money for Joe money to go to Atlanta. Let's talk NRA prices for boobies out open for whole show. So here's the problem. Even though they're fake, they have nurples. You can kind of see them. If they were freed, the live stream would end in an instant. Trying to believe anything you're saying seems impossible. Yeah, nice. Do I have a favorite movie? Last Man Standing, starring Bruce Willis. Did you see the Springfield Kuna? It does look interesting. I'm more man than anyone else. Yeah, dude. If I'm willing to do this on a live stream that's on the internet forever, what do you think I'm capable of? Look on the bright side. I am at least wearing pants, so get over it. $1,000 for get plastic surgery. AJ, I said it a long time ago, 150 grand, I'd get real ones. They wouldn't be this big, though. These are way too big. What's up, cats? You a real boy. Yep. My effing clip option is gone today. Ha! I'm proud of you for coming out. Skillet, I didn't come out. I'm just an idiot on the internet who has made $200 today, so my new bathroom portrait. I'll trade you advice, tit for tat. Yeah, not so mean. You came in here with a hot take earlier today. You didn't know what you were getting yourself into. Sorry if this is repetitive, just arrived. Thoughts on the MC9 Prime. Thank you for getting back on topic. The Canik MC9 Prime is interesting. It's a 17-round, slightly longer slide, but it is ported. It's an interesting looking good, and I want to actually buy one. Do it, Goose. What did Goose say? What did Goose say? What did Goose say? Oh, my new bathroom portrait. All right, I was just making sure. Where does one acquire those? Amazon. Is your dad watching this? If he is, I'm hoping he turned it off by now. I'm freaking hollering. Yep, thank you. Nice tits, full homo. Thank you. Can't touch a gun on live. Nope, but I can do this. Yo, bro, stand up and jump like 10 times. Nope, that'll cost you money. Do you prefer 1911s to have an optic plate, or do you prefer irons? I will go either way. So if you look up on the wall right now, that one is optics ready. It's the only one out of the 4, and it has an optic on it. My other 3 that are optics ready have optics on them, but also the stock ones that don't, I'm not going to modify them to take optics. So, do they honk? Hold on. In case anyone is wondering why, it's because the internet idiots have cash to spare. Yes, this is the actual demonstration of capitalism at work. Also, somebody being a man of their word, crossdresser of their word. I told the chat that whatever they bought me, I would wear on a live stream. So here I am wearing fake bahoobies for you. You people paid for this. Keep that in mind. Do you prefer 45 or 10? 45. What the hell did I miss? Nothing. I made a bet with my chat. They paid up. I'm being a man of my word. That's why I also have the Glock tattoo. Because I'm a man of my word. This is too weird. Sorry, bro. You're confused? Try being the one wearing them. Lost for words. The thought of unsubscribing comes to mind. Sorry to see you go, bro. It's all for fun. Yep. So I am a person who doesn't take himself seriously, and I'm having a lot of stupidity fun. Does this make me a capitalist? It absolutely does. Oh, not so mean. Don't go real, not because you don't look good. So that's all you get. You should put them on a ballistic gel torso. How about you take that off? Sorry, I made an agreement with my chat. So, what kind of pistols fit in those? Pretty much. I mean, if I'm wearing the right top, I guess I could put a shotgun in there, but that would be really erotic and phallic looking. So let's not do that. Now it's an LGBT. No, it's crossdresser channel. This is kind of like RuPaul's Drag Race. They're actually straight. They just dress up. So there you go. Would I get a tattoo of 45 to God's caliber? No. See, eventually I'm blacking out the Glock tattoo. I didn't actually want to get it, but again, I did it because I'm a man of my word. Eventually that's getting blacked out. If I were to get a one, you guys would be paying for it. So, hello, Jayla. I'm making all my girls feel good. BS clock tat stays. No, it stays for 2 years, which I agreed to. I 100% agreed to 2 years. But when it's done, I'm blacking out the tat. Gotta admit, your trans are better than mine. Thank you, Jayla. How much guns do you have? Which gun's your favorite? 1911s, and I don't go over my personal collection. What would it cost to have those stream move to a range and shoot those double barrels? It would have to be like OnlyFans. Oh, DB. Nice. How you doing? I hope Stone's not watching, but you're a dummy and we'll throw out a price to keep it longer. Oh, yeah, when the time comes. What do I think of 22 TCM? I like it. The only way I could do a live stream shooting would be on like Kick or something, and I'm not on Kick. Going down shorts. This is what popped up. Love the channel, but bro. Thank you, Russell. I made a deal with my chat. My chat gets what they pay for. So chat paid for me to wear fake titties on a live stream. How much to wear a blonde wig? Another $1,000. James comes in with a huge $20 donation. It's hard for me to. Thank you. $20 donation. Thank you. Just supporting your humor and knowledge. Rock on, dude. I got you. Not a talker either. Gotcha. Fap to worse. Fap to better. Hear me out, bro. Are you a Crip or a Blood? Do you think any gang would take me? Will you get a John Wick custom silver 1911? I used to have the Kimber Warrior, which is what he used in John Wick 2. Aunt Esther says, yes, a gang would take me. Which gang would take me? I mean, look at me. Autism maybe would take you. Autism has me, brother. Yeah, I'm good. I don't need to join a gang. I think it's funny how cats can't even talk right now. Cats is just laughing their ass off. The live thumbnail is wild right now. Oh, is it of this right now? Can we get a water bucket? Really? No. I'm sorry, Krista. And to any of you that are walking in on this and you don't know what's going on, good. Coming up by McDowell will be there in a couple of minutes. What are you talking about? You're funny. Thank you. Pistol Pete gang would take you. Yeah, somebody should clip this and send it to him. Yeah. And if only they were on your back. I could put it on backwards, Bruce, but that would just look awkward. Damn, bro, hit me up. This is hella funny to see. Thank you. The cross-country killers would take you. Gotcha. Put on some makeup. Nope. See, here's the thing I'm going to point out to you guys. I'm wearing fake boobs. The comments that you guys are coming up with are really, really showing what you guys are thinking right now. What the hell is wrong with your shirt? It's covering too much. What do you think about the Platypus 1911? So this actually is a full zip-up shirt. I'm just not zipping it up. That would make you plumber's line jelly. Will you dress as a World War II American general? I'm kind of dressed like, what's his name? The one that was in a wheelchair, Roosevelt. Smash, next question. So do you think I'll wind up on Brandon Herrera? Be careful on the internet. There's weird people out there. Mm-hmm. They're all in here. I will actually I'm very impressed that many of you are keeping this as civil as you are. Thank you very much for doing that because this is the stupidest thing I've done this year. Today. Right now. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hit the like button, kids. The left one's sagging more. Wowzer. We know. If I see you in a gun meme review, I'll have lost my shit. Yeah, so would I. You should dress as a geisha girl. No, thank you. This man knows how to get views. Not really. There's only 68 people in here. Where'd you get those? I want those. Amazon. Oh, bro, I love guns too. Yep. We might be weird, but we're good people. Mm-hmm. Mothith draweth to the flame. Breath low profile EDC. Low profile? You need like an Archon type B. I know you love Glocks. No, I'm good. What do you think? I'm wearing boobs, so I don't have to say it. You're the best I've seen in a while. I've tried to scroll for a while. Well, just hang out then. What do you think of the double barrel 1911? Would I get one? They're about $6,000, so no, but I like them. Dude, could you imagine running up on me to mug me and I turn around and this is what I'm wearing? Would you really want to rob me? Did I lose a bet? Kind of. I set a goal and my audience met it, so why can't they make game characters that look like that? Play Saints Row, bro. You can anytime. Also, now that I'm doing it tonight, I don't have to do it tomorrow on Friday. So, what do you think about a P2250? You mean a 250? Pretty cool. You're gonna poke somebody's eye out, kid. Yeah. Needless to say, the girl I see once in a while thinks this is funny. Do you like 1911s? Yes, I do.
Hold on, sir. Let me bend over and pick that up.
For home descent shotgun, RAR. RAR what? RAR? Nah, I like Glocks more. Girl, boy, I'm whatever the dollar pays for. I'm a whore. But you have to pay for it. That's what I'm saying. I don't do stupid stuff for free. That's all that you got to remember. I'm a well-paid whore. Oh, cool. My Holosun's up on eBay now. I don't know what you're talking about. You're wild today. Can you feel the power of this weaponry? If I was a girl, I'd have a great day. Do you carry every day? Yes, I do. I got 5 doll hairs. Nice. Spiders are so smart that they know everything's on the web. Ah! Maybe more people would stop by if you took it off. That's actually backwards. Believe it or not, more people come in here because I'm wearing. Is that a cricket? Yes, it is. Single shot. When are you going to do the VR game live chat? I got to practice some stuff. I just finally got freaking Adobe again, so opinion on 9mm 1911s. They're fine, Cody. They do well. So is your wife jealous, Stone, that I can pull this off? How much did them cost and what size are they? Supposedly they were D's. These are much bigger than D's. I can tell you that much. They were like $100. Why was the frog late to work? Why? Why are you wearing that? I lost a bet. You got my like again today, but I gotta go. Thank you, Chris Harmon. I appreciate that. Stone, you should contact me later if you need a Holosun for your your P09. Oof. Are you allowed to shoot at targets live? No, I am not. Because his car got towed. Yep. The most upsetting part is the articulated nips. Dude, they are big. You can't flash us? No, because if you do it on a live stream, I'm pretty sure, even though these are fake as hell, that it would end the live stream. Hers tastes better. I don't know, man. These are pretty rubbery. Nice AR7. Is it a Henry? Yes, it is the Henry version, Don. It should be up on my website, Win City Armory. Would you rather an 85 A1, L85 or a Chinese clone of the AR-18? I'd go with an L85, honestly. Can you show me one of your 1911? Sorry, I can't, but you can just, if you're on a phone, just zoom in. Also, double tap it while you're doing it. Diana says, nice chest. Thank you, Diana. Can't touch guns on lives. Nope, but I can do this. Don't compare when you can't compete. I told people I'd get real ones. Am I gay? No, I'm just bored, Kylie. Nice rack. You have an Archon tie B you can show? Nope. Okay, Harriman. We're just having fun, so you don't need to get gross. Are those yours? These? Yes, mine. Female? No. Male. No, these are not real. You different tonight. A little chesty. Yeah, you can hear it. I'm just a little chesty today. I have a little bit of a chest thing going on. Just a little. That's a no, Nathan. Trans with guns. I'm aroused. Cross-dresser with guns. I am not trans. Those nips look like some long colts. Aren't they? They're bigger than I expected. Just a little, yep. God damn. How much pistols do you have? A couple of them. Dare you to play Delta Force. I played the original Delta Force back in the day. I don't play this new Delta Force crap. I like even though you didn't shave your face. It wasn't supposed to happen tonight, and even if it was, I'm not going to shave. This is actually even funnier because I have all the facial hair. I'm a dancing queen. I just love all these people coming in. I love 1911s. Yep, I remember Delta Force. Had no idea about a new one. Yep, they made a new one. Damn, girl, you fine. Thank you. Lame and desperate. Nope, bored and stupid. You left out stupid, Fingers Louie. What did I just join into? An interesting chat room for guns. Glock should hire you as a news face for the brand if you like them. Maybe I should do a video for them. It's raining man. Hallelujah. We've got even better. Yep, this is better than it was before, Cushion. Although, man, you sweat wearing these things, man. Freaking engagement skyrockets every time, pretty much. I'd go with an LTT PX4 over a standard CZP09. The old school Delta Force Black Hawk down was awesome. Yep. What are those? What are those? What did MWN say? I didn't even see his name. I had to do a double take on what you're wearing. Yep. What's your opinion on bra holsters for women? Maybe I should do a review. What do you think about the Colt 1911s? Now that CZ owns them, I'm hoping the quality will improve. That hasn't been great the last few years. Too bad you can't shoot a Desert Eagle to make them shake. Oh, I could just make them shake, but y'all got to pay for it. How many 1911s you got? Like a dozen or something like that. Thoughts on the new Romeo 5 optic? Haven't seen the new one. Yes, when I'm wearing the boobs, I love Glocks. Big black Glocks. Is the guy from Fortnite. Yep. Yo, this is hilarious. Thank you for the laugh. Love from Florida. You're welcome. You're in Florida. You've seen this before. Is that an FN? Nope, no FNs. It's a Taurus G3 Tactical. I wonder if those will help with kickbacks. Not really, because they don't have any extra padding here. You need to reach out and see if you can get a sponsor for a bra holster. Yeah, we'll see. I'm just going to sit like that. Dude, this is really hurting my back. I don't know how women actually do this. I'm into this, but don't tell my mom. You can be into whatever the hell you want, kids. Will you get a 45 HK? I used to have one. This live stream is hilarious. Thank you. Did you have to go to a sex store or website for that? Dude, Amazon. Overnight delivery. Nice Glocks. Thank you. Fully stacked. You betcha. They need to add shoulder pads. Hold on. I did mention that I can just do this with. Hold on. Are you guys watching? You guys. Pillow. If they're hurting you, take them off. Nope, I'm a man of my word. Or cross-dresser. Mom. That looks comfortable. Yeah, pretty much. You could have two 1911s under those. And shade. Will you go shooting range with your guns? I can't go to middle towns like this. I can go to West Virginia because I don't think that they'd let me leave. Are they Kevlar? Nope. Did I lose a bet? Not really. I made an agreement with my chat. Tay. So I make weird agreements with my chat. So I'm not an e-beggar. I don't ask you to just give me money. I offer you guys incentives for giving me money, and it requires me denigrating myself on live stream. He's a man of his word and lost a bet. Yep, that's how my aunt would fall asleep. Ha! Nice. Oh my gosh, you got 200. Dang. Yep. PSA Dagger thoughts. Dagger is actually a solid gun, but the quality control is still lacking. So you just got to make sure the gun is solid when you take it out, shoot it, put like 100, 200 rounds through it, and then make sure the gun is still functioning well. If you want to build a 1911, where would you purchase good quality slide and frame? Caspian and Cosaint, Cosaint, or Caspian, Caspian. They both sell really good frames and slides. Is a 44 cal more powerful than a 45? Yes, because 44 is a Magnum cartridge, much longer cartridge, much more powder. So it is going supersonic versus a 45, which is going subsonic. Why do you have that on? Why do I have what on? Do you have any daggers in your collection? No, I actually sold my last one to Spartan. Would I get a double stack mag? Yes, I have a couple. Am I buy? Some days. What's your store website called? I'm going to check it out. Wind City Armory. Somebody type it in there for me. Because if I type, my boobs jiggle. Does it match the energy of your top half, or does someone need to send you a skirt? I'm wearing blue jeans, but I am wearing a cat suit, so. I've got the double stack on. It's horizontal. Got a 300 mag. I think he was talking about your hat. What about the hat? Draco or ARP? ARP. I love the CZ Shadow 2. They are nice guns. That's not a Shadow 2 up there. Can you do a how realistic movie or video game guns are? Yes, I can do that right now. They're not. There's almost no movie outside. Even if you watch John Wick really closely, you'll see there's a lot of scenes where the gunplay is wrong. They use a rubber gun for up close. I'm not reacting to anybody that comes in asking why. You guys have to either answer it or just let it go. 90 watching, hit the like. Come on, guys, hit the like button. I'm doing something stupid. 10 millimeter or 45. I actually like 45. They are bioptic. I am whatever I need to be at any given moment. I am a chameleon. I fit in anywhere. I'm on my way to a RuPaul show. You look different tonight. Haircut? It's hard to say. Jump and I will like and scub. Nope, you got to pay. Favorite gum? Actually, believe it or not, plain yellow Wrigley's. Love the eagle on the wall, but I think it's flying away. Where? Where? What do I think of bullpup rifles? I really don't. You know what? You get a sub. Thank you, Rocky Boy. Ladies be impressed. He's whining there heavy. They are, dude. These are like full-ass silicone. These are not the cotton ones I could have gotten. I'm not a pussy. I'm a cross-dresser. I actually love 38 Super. Shoots really good. I have to get some for my STI, so. I can't jump. I don't have feet, but I will jiggle them for $10. This is funny. Thank you. He's so high. Dude, I am dead nuts sober right now. Can you imagine what I would do high? Favorite gun? Favorite gun is 1911s. How much would we have to pay? A lot. Yeah, Joe, just imagine have someone smack on them. That's going to cost you a lot more. Thanks. Very knowledgeable, sir. If you want me to wear them in a room with you, that's going to cost you a lot more. Do you think you could get they could get you out of a speeding ticket? Maybe in West Virginia. I was going to scroll by, but the rack caught my attention. Thank you, Fish and Bang. I think it flew down your shirt. I can't see down my shirt. I can't see past the Forbidden Valley. Oh crap, hold on a second. I didn't notice one was almost freed the NERP. They're not supposed to do that. Don't look at me. I don't want to get banned on here. Somebody needs to fund Jiminy wearing a Halo Spartan shirt with the Halo Spartan suit. That would be priceless. My grandma, what big eyes you have. To go out in public with them on, it would be probably $3,000 for the day. In your opinion, Mr. Jiminy, a 6-inch 357 Magnum these days, is it viable? Yes, Nathan, it absolutely is. You need couch time? Yes. Cash App is at the top, folks. We thank them for the fun. Yep. You find $20 on the side of the road. What do? A, keep it, sacrifice 15 orphans, gamble it away, have a mental breakdown, evade taxes, all of the above. I'm wearing fake boobs. I thought guns prevented monetization. Guns do. Guns don't. This live stream is not monetized, but yes, my channel is monetized because I am not one of those channels that does stupid stuff. I just do reviews. I don't do anything silly on YouTube. If the 1911 never existed, what would be your favorite gun? Probably the Browning High Power. Look at. Somebody knows who Bish and Bang is. Nothing silly at all. I'm dead serious on here. Lady Guyver's got some cool ass cars. Sorry, I don't mean to call out your channel, but you guys should go over and check out her channel. The world was ending with what will be your last gun, a shotgun. What would be a good high power clone for the money? The Gerson MCP 35. Nope, don't have a shot off anymore. Mr. and Just are mods on Pistol Pete's channel. Gotcha. What's going on? Nothing. Just Wednesday. It's beer 30. Dude, how many beers do you have to be like drinking before this gets hot to you? Will I do a review on North Korean clone of guns? I don't have access to them, so I wish I did. You're very welcome, Lady MacGyver. I like cars, so I'm definitely going to check out your stuff later. They have nips. Oh, yeah, dude, they definitely have nips. I need to see proof of it, Just. Nope, sorry. You're a very pretty woman. In Russia, yeah. Would it take it wrong if I asked how much? No, I wouldn't take it wrong. Where did you find those blue pistol grips? Can I see those? Can't pick up the gun cushion, and I'm already pushing my luck by wearing big fake boobies. They were just on Amazon. I drink a case a day when I'm off, and there's not enough, bro. Good, that's the answer I needed. You go live every day? That's awesome. Join the Discord. Yeah. Look at that rack of guns. I take it however it gets sent to me, man. Oh, yeah, Fish. I was in one of Pistol Pete's a few days ago, and I think I saw you in there. This is the most fun live I've seen. Love from a British living in the Caribbean. Hey, John, thank you very much for saying that. You're an awesome guy. Thank you for liking the stream. So it's still an hour and 10. Is it me or is time slowed down? I would say I'd probably be late to every live stream if I had real boobs. What's the rifle with the blue stock? That is a Cricket single-shot 22 revolver. Are they silicone? You bet they are. Do you think that 3D printed pews are viable? Think they will become more viable, or do you think they're starting to hit the peak? The problem with 3D printed guns is that the polymers that you guys are using, even the PETG reinforced stuff, is not strong enough for long-term use. What's hilarious is that you're probably getting trolled harder than I usually do right now. God forbid I wear a tank top. Yeah, no, actually, people are actually being pretty solid. I'm actually surprised. When I wore the slightly smaller ones, I was wearing a tighter top, and that got people acting weird. When I hear Utah, what's the first thing you think of? Leaving. The blued finish on your new match Xer is so clean. Thank you, Roll Up. I sub and like. I don't do shoutouts. Sorry. Where's your pair of Ordnance Black Ops? It's on the desk in front of me. It's loaded. It's my daily carry, so. Solid. Don't make me giggle. It will make me jiggle. Do I have a Desert Eagle? Not anymore, cool dude. I actually sold mine a while back. I just caught a shot of myself in the out of the corner of my eye because the way I'm sitting, I didn't realize that only one tit was really in scene. So here you go. You need to have the full experience, kids. There you go. So the full experience of the tit. Is the right one bigger than the left? No, but the way I'm wearing them, I think one is just what size? They were supposed to be D's, but they look like they're F's. It's gonna be a long night. Yep. What's up with Bros Rack? Nothing. It's cool. Would you use 45 or 10 for self-defense? 45 is the one I just used. Hi, Hannah. Welcome back. What would it take for you longer to live stream? Don't want to ask. Why would it take you longer to live stream? I would be late to everything. Let's just say that. Have you gotten your hands on the Fusion XP Pro? No, Fusion Firearms is sending me one. They might change their mind if they see this. In your opinion, what's the best World War II sniper rifle? Probably the Mannlicher. And I know that's really weird. Bigger than D for sure. Thank you. Because honestly, I don't know. But they were listed as D. It's more like D big. The biggers. That rack come with vibrating panties? I'll never tell. I should buy that cricket because I'm tired of that bright blue gun on your wall. You should. It's on my website. Can you lactate? Nope. Are they bulletproof? Nope, but they'll take a hell of a slap. No, they're not a Y. It's just the angle that you're at. So here, hold on a second. This is legit. Florida Governor DeSantis announced its Second Amendment summer tax holiday from Memorial Day to Independence Day. There you go. Welcome back, Hannah. Yep, definitely double D's. Yeah, they're pretty big. Aaron McGad, you're hilarious. Seek Jesus. Jesus is going to be fine. Why am I wearing fake boobs? Because I made a bet and a deal with the audience, and my audience decided to step up and be real ones. Roblox is laughing, dying. Jimmy, go get my shotgun. It's my shotgun. Boobs or Vagane. Boobs or Vagane. Second Amendment, Virginia. Yep. Canic MC9 or MC9 LS. I'd go with the LS just because I like the bigger ones. As you can tell. We'll remove that comment, but Not So Mean has been fairly good, so Not So Mean, you're not banned, but don't type stuff like that. It's bad enough I'm doing something stupid. They fit a little too well. Like, I have to look to see the line of where it is on your neck. Yeah, if I keep my head down, it's harder to tell. They love you out in Cali. Thank you, cats. This is why I like men so much. Well, do what you got to do. How much did you get paid to put them on? So somebody had to buy them, and they paid me $150, $200 technically, just for me to wear a shirt. It's just the shirt with accessories. Thanks, by the way, Zaxxon. Just saw your chat. Yep. Sorry I said that. What did you say, Lisa? Bro, what's going on? Nothing. What the hell is even that? Nothing. At least nobody bet you a tattoo of a Glock on the rack. Oh, I wish they had asked me to put it. I'm sorry. I wish they said it was on the rack, but it's not. Just think, Pete. Do you think Pete would do it for $100? I don't know. He wore a GIMP mask in a video, so he might. So you love it? I just don't care, dude. It's just funny to me. You guys are freaking out way more than I am. Nobody should be witnessing this. Yet you are. How much were they? These ones were $100. I've already got my own, just curious. Yeah, these were $100 on Amazon with 1-day delivery. Hide that shame, girl. No. There's no shame. When all your mods get together to go on the range, you need to wear that. Yep. Not so mean as making weird jokes. If he gets crazy, then we'll do something about it. This is a little funny, but not the ha-ha kind. Yeah, it's a little disturbing. It's cool. I was about to get flashed. You're fine. Can we get a full body look? Like, could you stand up and show us? I'm wearing blue jeans, dude. There's nothing to see down below. Y'all didn't pay for anything else. I'm not freaking out. It was the last thing I expected. Okay, your channel, but 200 is 200. I knew play Jiggle Jiggle what's going to happen. Who else folded? What? What's your thoughts on the ZX7? What is a ZX7? Can you stack one on top of the other? Nope. Is the neck part of the attachment like a turtleneck? It's technically a shirt. ZX7 gun. Oh, so it's like a MP4 or it's a tube. You realize it's easier to eat on the couch. They work as a great plate shelf. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever going to find that out. Is that a blue Ruger 1022? Nope, that's a single shot cricket up on the wall. Right there. Right there. They should have given a mini AC unit on each side. What? Let's see. Come on, you got to try it. Okay, you're not wrong. Hey, Emma. And can you believe they keep striking your channel and not mine? Fill them with Kevlar, then test it. What are you for real? For real. Anyways. Yes. Hi, baby girl. Yeah, you're in the wrong stream tonight, bro. What did I just scroll onto? Yeah. Do you think you could hit a mile? Probably. Why is bro wearing half a thong in an arsenal? Because I want you to say something about it, bro. Would you buy a Terra Aerospace TM9 and rebuild it and add custom-built parts to fix it? Nah, I'd just pass on it. If you pick up a gun on live, yeah, so the two things that'll happen, I'll get a strike, and they will instantly end the live stream. You don't get two chances. Uh-oh, Kat said something, and I didn't see what they wrote, so. Someone take the guns away from this clown. Go for it. I got big boobs and big guns. How far you think you're getting? Full day as a woman, and you went full feminist, refusing to wear a bra. Dude, I'm wearing a cat suit, okay? And a bikini top. I'm wearing 2 layers over them. You've been working on your pecs, huh? You betcha. Come on, bro. It's freedom, but you on the wrong side. Dude, I'm making money, so this is fun. I could do this on OnlyFans, probably. Must have been a hell of a super chat. A couple of $100. Why not? My stomach hurts. From laughing? Yeah. Did they pay extra for the cat suit? No, but I needed something that would cover them better, and last time I wore a t-shirt and it didn't look right. Somebody else sent the cat suit. It came at, I believe, Halloween, but it didn't look right with the maid's outfit I was wearing. They're perky, all right. I'd say the support is great. Yeah, thank you. You're kind of cute. That's a little bit weird. Can we get a 360? I never thought I'd be the one asking this. I'm not exactly the fittest person in the world, but I will stand up and turn around. Like I said, I'm wearing blue jeans, okay? So I'm just a man with big fake titties. Just, you know. So you got the boobs, you got the side, you got the back, and then you got the front again. I'm just wearing fake titties. I might have to get a divorce. Do you have a brown paper bag? No, but I got a plastic one because if you try to do anything with me, I hope I pass first. Where'd you get those? Amazon. Do they fire like Will Smith's Wild Wild West? Yes. Gotta try the other shoe and it's fun, huh? Yeah. Dude, I'm getting catcalled by you guys. It's hilarious. Do I have a 12 gauge? Kimchi will probably stain them. Yeah. No, I have no desire to get a muzzle loader. If you were banned from the U.S. and could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? Probably Korea. Did I lose at poker night or bet more than you can pay or something? No, I actually won. If you can believe that. I'm the winner in this scenario. That's amazing. You just got a new subscriber. I love your sense of humor. Thank you. Like a bag of sand. With that outfit, you definitely on the wrong side. It's fine. Can you squeeze them? Not unless you pay. Do those cans have cannons? Yep. It's the funniest shit I've seen in a while. Thanks for the laughs. I gotta hit the hay. That disturbs me that you're going to bed just after seeing my bahoobies. A little empowering, ain't it? It kind of is. All the attention I'm getting from all the girls. If I knew this would get girls this well, I'd just keep on wearing them. What the hell? Why you got boobs? I don't know. I got bored. Do they feel real? I don't know what real one. Like as a person wearing them, I don't know how they're supposed to really feel because I just feel like I'm wearing a top. If that makes any sense. No, they don't honk. But I mean they're pretty heavy, so I mean, like they're not slipping around or anything. So I worked 16 hours today. Yep. Halfway through transition looking. Hey, you know what? If you got to do what you got to do, if it gets me a lot of... No, I'm not trans. I'm a cross-dresser. Don't make it weird. I meant to the touch. They're very cold. I guess if I, like, heated them up first, they'd feel better. Put a magazine in between them. No, that gets a little bit iffy, and I think I get in trouble. Also, this bikini top is kind of in, so if I drop anything, it's just going to bounce off. Like, do you get grouchy or a bad back now? Once a month. They should feel like a water balloon filled with pudding. They're a little jiggly. The ones I had before didn't move this much. How long did you feel them when you first got them? For about an hour. Why'd you buy those? Technically, I didn't. Somebody else bought them and dared me to wear them. Would they double as a life preserver? They could. They could. No, it was the top 2A Gatorade. I have so many questions. Yep, they should have came with warmers in them. You'd think so. I don't have a OnlyFans, but after all you guys are being freaks on this channel, I should start one. I know you wore women's cloth. I do it all the time, bro. It feels good on the skin. Here and thumbs up with a Woody. It will get warmer when you squeeze them. Nope. You can hold your phone in between them. Yeah, I said it's a little weird. Motorcycle airbags. Dude, if I fall over, I got a big chance of not hurting my face. There could be big benefits in this. Yeah, pretty much. Old man can still get it up. So it's like, I can't, like the arm. Oh, hold on a second. One's about to pop out. You girls have to deal with this. I'm just saying, this is really annoying. There you go. Oh, look, I found a nickel on the floor. Oh, it was a quarter. One rubs the lotion on its skin. He puts on the lotion. You can do a lot weirder things than just that with them. Oh, I've heard. You should go to the gun range wearing them. I can't, dude. I got yelled at for kicking over a table. Can you imagine what would happen if I wore these at the range? Got to hit the pool this summer. Yep. If you ain't got a girlfriend, just become one. That's the funny thing. I do have a girlfriend. She thinks it's funny. I'll never get to bed if I keep watching. You have me rolling, and yes, we have to make sure they don't pop out. Yep, that's absolutely. I'm gonna have to come and check out your channel more in your live streams. You can call me Jiminy, the boob guy. Well, you look like your mom. I'm impressed your mom got laid looking like me. Why do you have a rack? Why not? Why do you have a bra on? Are you a woman? It's technically a bikini top, not a bra. Wait, what? Yep. Hey, Daniel. So, hi, Elise. How are you? Those are Hugh. Yep. Guns and boobs. Perfect. Women's cloth is women clothes. Jim, a.k.a. Boob Guy. You can call me Boob Guy. That's fine. Do I have a Glock switch? No, it's bad enough that I have boobs. I'm pretty sure if I had a switch, the government would lose their shit. Is this the new normal? Not really. You guys would have to pay me a lot to get me to wear this on every live stream. And if I did that, I would have to do an OnlyFans. And I don't want to do an OnlyFans. Wouldn't go all the way to perfection. It's totally perfection. Don't tread on my transgender. Cross-dressing, not transgender. Get it right. Gives a different meaning to couch reviews. Yeah, can you imagine now that when I'm trying to do a couch review that I'm wearing these things and I'm trying to lean over stuff and I'm like working on things? What's your favorite handheld?
Ew.
Go to church with them on. If it's a good church, they'll accept me. Oh my God, what is that? I am so confused. You should be. Just tuned in. What's the deal here? Nothing. Startled me when I saw them. Startles me more than I'm still here. It's doing what it's supposed to do. Coconuts and the beach. I don't want you latching, dude. Are you sir or ma'am? I'm a Jiminy. Do they bounce when you run? I don't know. I just put them on. 107 watching. Hit the like. Yeah, all you people need to hit it. Brother, you look like a 9-year-old's nightmare. Why are you picturing what a 9-year-old thinks like, you sicko? Teta Queen. He's honeypotting us. Thank you, Mr. President. You mean you can take them off? Yes, it's a top. I need milk, father. Where can I buy that? Amazon. Are you a girl? What happened to you? I took too many Skittles, and now I'm stuck in between. Autobots, roll out. Can't. It'll end, Christian. Who made their rifle Smurf Brew? That is actually factory IFV. That's a Cricket 22 single shot. It's made for young people. Nope, they are not. Is it squishy though? Oh yeah, they're freaking silicone. What would you pick if you had to pick one AR and one sidearm? My custom AR and my 1911. Bro drank all his milk and yours. I drank your milkshake. It's kind of funny to me. Some of you dudes are into this, but all the girls that have come in here that I'm assuming are girls, they are freaking enjoying the shit out of this. And that is making me funny. That is making me laugh my ass off. My interest in surplus handguns, rifles, thoughts on the market. The market is harder because there's not as many people bringing in surplus. But yeah, I do like the handguns. Rifles don't really do anything for me. This is legit tricking my eyes. My God, you're fine. Just look from here down and you'll be happy. Look from here up and you'll be sad. Yes, I am really like this as a girl. Well, there you go, Safay. Do they outpass the real ones? Maybe. The new Roblox Arsenal skin. Nice hat. Thank you. What would you pick, a gun or what you're wearing? A gun. Can you describe and show a Glock? No, you can't pick up guns on live stream. Sorry. Yeah, roles reversed. They're rolling in, I'm sure. Yeah, pretty much. We have a Tommy gun. I have a cross-dressing gun. I'm confused as to why I'm still watching this. Yeah. You thought you went to YouTube, but you went to Pornhub. Those guns are pretty cool. I got a rifle. Sadly, only shoots foam darts, but it does eject shells. That's cool, Pyro. Don't ask me the color or anything. It's fine. Left side of my willy is because of the beard. Because of the beard. Beards and boobs, man. Beards and boobs. You just realize those are guns behind you. So it's true. People see them. They don't see what's behind. It's hilarious. Officer, I don't know what you're talking about. There's no guns. Here. Just got to make sure this one wants to pop out. This is the fun tip. Dang it. How did I end up on the hub again? Yep. Scroll through the shorts and had to do a double take. Now you're doing a triple take. Imagine if someone breaks in looking at this, but with a whole ass Tommy gun, bro. If somebody walks in, they're going to see a man with fake boobs and a shotgun. It's the last thing they're going to see. What the frick am I watching? Yep. I love the Gatorade. Thank you. Here, look, Gatorade. I'm going to drink some Gatorade here. Just got to make sure I don't spill on myself. There you go. What are their names? Sarah Palin. Most of these lives are fake vids in AI, and this is the only real one here. What did I find upon my For You page? You've been watching some stuff, man. You cover up your face.
Thank you so much.
Yo, it looks so real. Thank you. Stuff a ceramic plate when going into them. Yep. What did you do to yourself? This is what I was going to do if somebody had paid for them. Ain't no one want to get hit. Yep, it's the biggest chest muscles I've ever seen. You're going to enter into a wet t-shirt contest? I'd probably win. I'm not spilling nothing on them, dude. Number one, I don't want to have to wash a bikini. And number two, they'll probably stain. You can use them as a cup holder. I really could. Hold on. So we got a red dot and a Gatorade. Hi, guys. Hello. How to explain this to my mom if she walks in? Tell her you were just doing drugs. Average cook at Hooters. Is your chest real? They're fake, but they're real. I mean, they're actually real, but I mean, they're not mine. They're mine, but they're not mine. It worked. Where'd you get the red dot? I had picked it up for my Gerson, but I just didn't want to use it, so. That's some real shit. Yep, I just went for a snack and came back to this. I'm about to throw it away. Like your life, or do they jiggle? Yes, they do. $10, I'll shake them. What the heck? Ha ha, why? I lost a bet. I bet my chat that they wouldn't pay for me to do this, and they paid for me to do this, so now I'm doing it. How many collections of firearm do you have, bro? Is this real or airsoft? It's real, but I don't talk about my actual guns. It is 10:11, which means you guys get 48 minutes of Chesty McChesterton on live stream. How old are you? Old enough to have big fake boobs. All right, makes sense. There you go. $5 wiggle, $10 jiggle and shake. No, I'm going to keep them on. Keep it. These are for sale. Wind City Armory. Yep. Hi. Where am I? Virginia, you finally got them. No, these are fake. Just, it's a top. It's not the ones that I told people I'd get if they paid for the real ones. I desperately want to pay money. It's fine, Alex. Not wearing a wig. I knew you were a freak. Always said I was a freak. Never denied I was a freak. 48 minutes left of total boobage. Yep. So let's see how many of you can handle it. Add a set to the source stock. Store stock? Nah, dude. I'm cool. Everything was fine until I saw your beard. Why is it in quotes? Nope. I know, it's still funny. Isn't it, though? I'm off work. Yay. Is he turning trans? No, I'm just cross-dressing for fun. You can pick up a whole squad of guys. Probably. Why do you have bobbies? I don't know, Leah. I'm bored. 10 people still need to like. Why? Am I gay? Nope. Bro, I subbed. This is too good. Yep, pretty much. I need a hug. I know, right? I love when I see you. I want to buy your chest. Go on Amazon. They're up there. What's the new GPU? I remember when you still had the 980 Ti. So this is a... Oh, yeah, you can see it from there. Sorry. I don't want to get my chest out of... Not that I could get it out of the shot. But actually, that puts them right there. It is a 4070 Ti. Hold on. No, $10. You want me to do something silly with boobs? You got to pay for it. OnlyFans people get paid. I need to get paid. You should go into work like this. I could. In short, I want a hug. Yep. Catfish eye, I'm sorry for you. The fact that you're looking at my eyes right now makes me sad for you. Is that real? Yep. You upgraded from the 1080 to a 3090 Ti. Nice, dude. Good choice. My bro just wants to be funny. Why do you keep putting one quote, son? Smart man. Very smart. This might be the funniest shit I've seen today. Keep up the work. Have a great day. Thank you, Duck Studios. I am look somewhere else. You looked at my eyes and not my boobs. Bro, what is this? I don't know. Good. Googly moogly. Look at them knockers, them juggy wuggies, them calcium cannons. Ooga ooga. Hello, big guy. This is what's wrong with America. No, you're what's wrong with America. Have fun. It's just something silly to just have fun. Do I do reaction videos? No, I actually have talent. What kind of Glock do you have? Personally, I've got a 17, a 19, a 47, and a 27. I would have gone higher than the 30 series, but the 50 series. Oh, no. The 3090 is a great choice, dude. The 50 series is also way too much money. We all know where you are looking. Dude, I've been looking at my own boobs for like the last hour, so it's fine. Congrats. I've never seen you this happy. Thank you. God, I love free will. Yep. Great. Googly moogly. Hi, Aiden. What is the point of this? I lost a bet, Maximum. You got me for sure. Whip them puppies out. Dude, if they get any more out, I'll get banned. You should do I'm an asshole video. Nah. Can you please react to Kitty? I told you I don't do react videos because I freaking am not. giving up on my careers. I am wearing fake tits on a live stream, but that's different. Ryzen 5 5600X pairs with the RX 7700 XT. Oh, yeah, that works good. That works perfectly fine, dude. I was running a 4070 with the 5600. What's the cost of 1 liter of milk? $7.14. Are they heavy? Yes, this thing weighs a lot because they are full silicone. They are. What did I join to? I don't know. What's wrong with me? I lost a bet. Can you review your guns? Yes, this one is heavier than this one by just a little bit. Is the gub real? What are those real gun? Is the gun? Pull them out. What's wrong with you? A lot, John. You don't have enough time. Thoughts on 1911 GSG? The GSGs are actually the cheapest version you can get. I would say get a Hammerly or the Colt railgun before you get a GSG. GSGs can wind up having some feeding issues over time. How many of you subscribe to the boob stream? Do they smell good? They smell like freaking rubber. Stop skipping you? I didn't realize I was skipping you, dude. Favorite guns are 1911s. Do I have any airsoft? Nope. You look like my mom. You're welcome. You made my day. No problem, that one guy. Joseph said I did. Yo, what? Yep. What bet did you lose, brother? So they asked me what it would take for me to put on these boobies and wear them for the live stream, and I set a price, and they paid it. So technically I lost, but I also won. What's that meme? I won, but at what cost? But also, I don't give a shit. I'm not inhibited. Guns aren't my bros' only toys. You betcha, dude. You're just jealous. Why are you wearing them stuffs? A lot of Brett? Yep. I'm depressed. Can you help me? You need to talk to somebody, dude. If you're being serious, yep. Not trans, just cross-dressing. What the frick? Hey, Matt. This is cheaper than a therapist, pretty much. You have that for clicks and stream views. If it was just for clicks, maybe, but I also do it for the money. I'm a whore, Oil. I'm a whore. Get it right. HK91 all the way. Your thoughts? I only handled a couple of them. I've never shot an HK91. I'd like to. I need to see them jiggle. Yep. Coldest dreams. What's up? You're going to have some nightmares now. This really went dark. It's fine. If you're depressed, go buy a Snickers candy bar. Yep. Boop-a-doo-boop-boop. Dude, I can't. Yeah, you can. How you get those big dingalings? Somebody paid for them and sent them to me. Well, technically, he paid for them and I ordered them. Checks out, Lamal. You want it your own set cost. Yeah, pretty much, Patrick. He's a daytime whore. Yep. Tig old biddies. Yep. What are the PC specs? It is a 12900K, 32 gigs. It's running a DDR4 board because my DDR5 board died. Excuse me, it's got 64 gigs of DDR4 at 4,000 megahertz. It's got an RTX 4070 Ti, full water cooling for the CPU, and a lot of NVMe storage. Hey, Patriot, what's up, dude? When does the stream end? Say it doesn't. It ends at 11 o'clock unless somebody pays another $100. Damn, I walked into the wrong room. Or did you walk into the right one, Robert? What is your favorite revolver? Ruger GP100. Is this live? There's your answer, Robert. Daytime whore, nighttime gunsmith. Times are tough. You betcha, man. Booby man. Thanks, Lol, but the treatment time for me. Good night. RG, man. Feel better? Hope you're doing well. What's the blue pistol grip back there, brother? Looks sick. So that is a Tanfolio Witness 29 millimeter. It's a CZ75 clone with custom blue grips on it. They didn't fit quite right because they're made for a CZ, and I made them fit the Tanfolio. I don't want it to be over in 41 minutes. Yeah, AG, I will do stupid shit, but you got to pay me money. Ruger GP100, why? Better trigger than the Colt and Python. Cheaper, you can get them for around $750, and they're reliable, and they're really good build quality. I have the GP100, which is double action, single action. I also have the SP101, which is double action only. Hey, good looking. You come here often? Yep, when people pay for them. Would you rather be in the woods with a bear or a crazy person? I want to be in the woods with both, because then the crazy person is going to save me from the bear. Smith & Wesson equalizer, any good? Yes, very easy to rack the slides on those. Rack. They're hammer fired, so very good gun. What did I stumble into? What is going on right now? Don't know. What are you talking about, Clinton? Everything's fine. My kind of man knows his weapons. Yep. I try to, Robert. Who's your daddy? I'm my own daddy, motherfucker. Thoughts on the new Springfield PCC? Company politics aside. If you're talking, I like the FPC. I really don't know much about their newest one. How many guns do you have? I don't know. I don't count. Jim, can you do me a favor? What's up, Goose? No milk in them. Sorry, Carlos. Would you ever go caving, rock climbing, or scuba? No, thank you. I have no feet, and I don't want to die underwater. The Smith & Wesson 627 is a pretty solid one. Can you be my stepbrother? I usually get stuck in the dryer, though. You're stuck between getting the P10C or the Dagger. Get the P10C. Better quality control. I remember when GP100s went for 350. Yeah. When you come down at the end of the month and you make sure I bring them. Are you sure down there? Don't you people aren't you going to give me crap if I wore them down there? Is a Smith & Wesson Performance Center worth it? Yes, because they're not that much more money. Where's your AK? In the other room. My brother-in-law has both of those Rugers. They shoot really well. Yeah, they do. Boobs. You're my favorite YouTube streamer. Cross-dressing, not gay. Helper, having no feet is no feet. Keep on trucking. Hey, I'm good. What's your least favorite pistol? Glocks. Follow you, but seriously, when did this happen? Been at work? Today. Can you send a selfie to my Gmail like that doing a peace sign? It's for a joke. Yes, Goose, I'll do it for you because you have been my #1 follower. What do you think will win in a fight? Borat's brother, Bilo, or Crazy Dave? I don't know either of those. Holy Dairy Queen. Better be careful or the ATF will try to ban those massive milk muskets. As long as they don't have a stock on them. You hold your gun in front of the camera. Nope. How old are you? 45. Glock is your least favorite? That's surprising. Not really. Glock is boring. They're mediocre. They run because they're made out of crappy tolerances. Damn. You have a Glock 19? Yes. What in God's name is this? I have no idea what you're talking about. You going to make it a sticker, Goose? I thought about doing that. Shish. Came out last stream as a YouTuber. Yep. I came out as a YouTuber, and this week I'm wearing the boobs. When is Fallout 5 coming out? 2027 or something like that. Iver Johnson pistols are made by Rock Island in the Philippines, so they're fine. Dude, what the fudge? Yeah, it's cool, dude. Don't worry. Ever try a Ruger XRM with the Icarus grip? Not with the Icarus grip. I've only handled the regular one. I'm gone for a while, and I come back to this. Hey, you were in the Marines. You know what's going on. Are those natural? Hell no. I tried, but nobody wanted to pay for them. Bad timing, SFR. Yep. What the hell did I just stumble into? You're fine, Barnes. You're fine. Dude, they look so real. Yep. When you're wearing the right outfit. If it wasn't for this.
So make sure to subscribe to the channel. This is really uncomfortable.
Oh, wow, we got a bunch of likes. Make sure you hit the like button. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Look into the Icarus grip. I had the Icarus grip for one of my echelons. They're fine. Muy bien. Thank you. Subscribed. Thank you. My musket is big. Yep. You're so funny. What handgun for new shooter? A lot of them, dude. Smith & Wesson, M&P series, Glock. They are reliable. They're just boring. Yep. Why wear them? I lost a bet, mentor. This reminds me of Jim Carrey coming out of the rhino butt. You know, that was on the back of my mind when I was just forcing my face out of it. Yep. No need to spend that extra money on the Ruger XMN. Shoots really, really nice. Yeah, it does. If you Michael Jackson yourself, it would be possible to tell they are fake. What? Can I see your ID? Because those are really, you can see my double D's. Okay, fella. Scarf would cover that neckline. So would a choker. Do you like Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2? I don't actually like period games. What do you think of the XM8? It's cool. Yes, very fake Black Ops. Great googly movie. So googly, looking like a booby man. Dude, it's kind of getting fast in here. Hold on a second. Dude, we watched the first few episodes of Bondsman. I liked it, but Miss Mouse didn't like the mom in it. What kind of bet did you lose? So, Digital, I bet my audience that they wouldn't pay for me to both get them and wear them. So, they have paid for, and I'm now wearing them. No, you got to pay if you want me to squeeze them. What's your pronouns? Jiminy. I was gone for a moment. What was the answer? What do you mean? To you getting your pictures? Yeah, I'll do it after the stream. I think they're growing on you. You got to change scenes. The wife is getting jealous. So how much was it for the tits tonight? They paid for an hour and a half. Technically 2 hours because Goose owes me $50. Let's get the stream to at least 200 likes. Yeah, we'll see if that happens. Do you like the flintlock? Never shot a flintlock. This will definitely boost your viewers. You would think. Opinions on the new Jerkmate ranking? I don't know. I'm changing scenes. You're good. The blue rifle on the wall is very fitting for the stream. Thank you. If you're doing pics, you've got to put them in the Discord. No. I told Goose I would do it. Do you shave your chest? No, this is a full top. It's actually made for cross-dressers. I did my research. If I'm going to dress up like an idiot, I'm getting paid, and I'm doing it right. Who the hell tried to charge my card for something? God damn it. Gunrack. What did you say about the mom and Bondsman? I want to watch more with Mrs. Mouse. Oh no, if you don't like her, you don't like her. She's not prominent in every freaking episode. The hell, you just melted my eyes. I also melted your heart. Can I squeeze them? If you're ever in town, bro, that shit's hilarious. Yep, I was checking the Discord. Were those the biggest ones, or did they get bigger? Dude, they get bigger. These were supposed to be D's, bro. These are not no freaking D's. These are like F's. Oh, wax chest. Nope. Outstanding. Never do a half-ass job. Yeah, if you're gonna be an idiot, you got to do it right, bro. Imagine getting shot by somebody wearing this shit. That would be an interesting day. You're welcome, Mouse. What does your wife think of this? My flintlock has a big muzzle. My chest has big boobs. Thanks for the smiles. They'll look like XXX. Thank you. Can I get a shout out? I don't do shout outs. I'm motorboating you as you speak. I'd motorboat myself, but then the live stream would end. Those are like L's. Yeah, they're a little bit bigger than I expected. They were literally supposed to just be D. Like those other ones I wore last year at Halloween, those were D's. Is this fake? They are definitely fake. Bulletproof. How much does Smackdom? $10. Top tier thinker right here. So, like I said, I lost a bet and I'm paying up. I am a man of my word. It doesn't matter how stupid I am. I do what I say I'm going to do. What did I just scroll into? I don't know. You hit the like button and then you can jerk off or something. She's smiling and touched the side of her head and she is speechless. Go get bulletproof ones. Nah. If you wore them while you were with your wife, would that make her a lesbian? No. I must have my beer goggles on. Trust me, I've already been hit on by 5 guys and 3 girls. His skin is different than the things. Yeah, slightly. It's also because I got facial hair. Was it worth it? Yeah, because I'm also not inhibited, man. Look at it this way, Denise, whichever you are. In the future, if anybody ever tries to hold anything over me, they can't. Big brain, big boobs. Big brain, big boobs. Don't judge them, got them heavies. Yep, just turned my heat up to 80 and grabbed a blanket. It's on. It'd be hilarious to see you wearing those under full kit. I don't think I could wear full kit in these, dude. The plate carrier would be like when real chesty people go and wear stuff like that, they usually have to wear a binder of some sort. The beard you have going on is a chef kiss to the whole thing. Can't even watch your chat right now. You'll be fine, Simba. I see this thing is more pale. Dude, unknown, you don't need to get like analytical about this. It was a freaking joke. Do I like the Chris Vector? Yep. Just wear it under. Yep. It's all shits and giggles until you get caught. Caught by who, Yoon? I'm on a live stream doing this shit. You keeping your wallet in them? Yeah. You could probably hold plates underneath it. Yeah, that would be funny. Yeah, it's just a joke, unknown. This isn't my lifestyle. I'm just bored and I made a bet with my chat. Where are we at? 10:30. You got 29 minutes of this left, so you guys can get as freaked out as you want. Keep going.
Keep going. Keep going.
Not yet. You can motorboat me for $1 billion freaking dollars. What the hell's going on? I don't know. Real recognizes real. Do they jiggle? Yes, they jiggle like a son of a bitch. Nice gig. It's honest work, but at least it's freaky. It's not just the tip, folks. Jiminy is all in. Pretty much. It's funny because when I push down, because there's a little bit of sweat in here now, it's sticking to my actual chest. You guys are crazy. I've gone full 100% on CZ pistols, and I hate shooting my Glock. Glad to hear it, Vlad. Are the guns real? Yes. Does your girlfriend play with yours while you play with hers? She hasn't said whether or not she'll let us play, but you never know. DASA handguns. They're fine. CZ75 lineup is my favorite. This is something I would do back in my youth. Do it now. Why are your nipples getting hard? Why are mine? My uncle owns one of those, but for a different kind of stream. Yep. What did I just scroll into? I don't know. Go to McDonald's and get a 10-piece McNuggies. I like how many people are saying stuff. Which gun is your favorite? 1911s? Are they like pepperoni or plates? They're like nails. What are the gun? Why are there guns in the background? Why are you even looking at the background, bro? Are you that disillusioned with life? You have funny humor, but it's crazy they made you do that. They didn't make me do anything. I threw it out there as a bet, and they met the challenge. Unlike other streamers and YouTube guys, I still don't like saying YouTubers, but other content creators, I'm a man of my word or a cross-dresser of my word, so when somebody pays me to do something, I do it. I'll send you $100 right now if you hit the drive-thru like Buddy up there said. Nah, I'm good. Take the shirt off. I can't. It's a cat suit. What do they feel like? How close to real thing? They actually feel pretty real, and since I've been wearing them, they've warmed up, but they're very cold. Do you like Walther? I'm broke, so CZ is a little outside of my price range. I mean, Walthers aren't that much less expensive, but yeah, Walther's great. Backpack. Take down 22. Pretty nice. You talking about the Henry up there? Yeah. I need to lose weight. No, I just need bigger tits so you stop looking at my stomach. What has this country come to? I don't know. Is that an SPR? Which one? I bet just the neck area is irritating. A little bit over here, too, because it's literally like a sleeveless shirt. It's like a A-top. So try to touch your elbows. My favorite gun store is Wind City Armory. Yep. Give me a countdown. No, I know what you're trying to do. Am I trans? No, I am just an idiot who's wearing boobs. I guess you can call it cross-dressing, which is what I've been referring to it as. Can you grab the blue gun? Can't pick up anything on live stream. Sorry. Is the blue one an SPR? No, it's a Cricket 22. Range day handgun rotation. It's basically a lot of my guns right now that I haven't taken to the range. So I took the Gerson Influencer X and the Sig 320 to the range this last Tuesday. You got EUMs. Yep. I'm dying. There you go. I think it looks kind of fun and cool. What, the boobs? Yep. Anything for the views? No, it's not just for the views, man. They paid for this shit. I I would go. I mean, if you're carrying a Glock, it's going to do the job. Gun is good. My brother has a shit gun, and he's, yeah. What's your EDC? 1911. Why do you have those in the first place? I made a bet with Zaxxon, who's one of my mods, and he paid for them. And I said I would get them. So I did that. Is that brown one a shield? Nope. Bro's got the cricket on the wall. Yeah, why not? Hi, McManus. Just remind you of your last girlfriend. One day I was just jumping around, jumping up and down until caught by my boy best friend, and he said, "Damn, that chest and ass is huge," and I just froze and glanced at him. Yeah, if I did that right now, it'd be going just like that. My sister did the same thing through college. You know, if I did an OnlyFans based just on the chats that we had in here, I would make a killing. It's a kid with the cardboard taser. You should get one. No, I'm good. Should come on with a condom costume? Nah, you guys don't have enough money. If you don't like what you're seeing, go somewhere else, dude. This is just being bored. If you were in a shootout, which gun would you have? My 1911s. No, I don't have either an SPR or a Car 9. I used to have the Spectre Comp. I don't know anymore. Nah, I don't jump. I don't have feet, but for $2, I'll do this. Well, you wear the boobs. You'll wear it, but you won't eat the fish. Okay, see it now. You know you like this, McManus. I said, "Is this your job?" No, I actually own a gun store. Are all AR lowers the same, or is the upper the important part? No, they are made from different materials, so you need to make sure you get a real one. So get one from like Arrow, Anderson, Zev, Stag Arms. They all sell barrel lowers. Just caught me off guard. Love from Maryland. You're good. If you want to see easy but can't afford a new one, they have them on police trade in a lot. That's true. Do you have a Car 98? Nope. The guy who was complaining. Oh, gotcha, Zaxxon. Flash me. Nope, sorry. Do you have a 1911? Yep. What are you wearing? I don't know. Just a bikini top. It's fine. I need a job. Are you hiring? Nope, sorry. I wouldn't jump till I like it. No, but you can't look away. Why are you wearing a bra? Because the nipples are huge on this thing and I'd get kicked off YouTube. Well, bro, it's ma'am. Why do you wear them? I lost a bet. PSA needs better quality control. The guns are fine as long as they run. How much do they weigh? They're about 11 pounds, man. They are full silicone. What would you do for $1 million? Anything's on the table, bro. It's $1 million. Hey, what time you on? It's 10:38, so you got 22 minutes. Let the man have fun. It's my audience. It's having the... Hi. It's the audience. It's having fun. What bet did you lose? So I told the audience that I would wear whatever they paid for, and this is what they paid for. Thankfully, nobody said yes to the corset. Dude, I bet YouTube approves more of the stream empowering than they. Yep, pretty much. Thanks for the laughs. You're welcome. You're dead. Yep. Take them, please. Nah, it's cool. I don't know what you're saying, user. I'll give you $5. For what? What type of color is the gun next to the sniper and black and gray one? What? There is no sniper up there. There's two 22 rifles. But why is a good quality lower? Because if you get one that is made of an inferior metal, they're not all... they don't all have the same supports around like the magazine well and around where the two pins go through, because the entire gun is held together with two pins. So you just got to make sure you get one that's good material. We need to start planning for this year's Halloween. Oh, good. You mean I don't have to put these back on for another 8 months? I'm in. Hit the like button on the stream. Double tap your phone. Yep. The thumbnail for the stream is so cooked. It should just be guns. I don't know why people keep saying that. I'm sorry you ran 12 blocks. Yo, what the fuck? Yeah, it's pretty cool. I lost a bet, Mike. Haven't checked in for rolling on the floor. When I do, I see this. Flash the fun bags. This is all I can do. Does your back hurt? Yes, it is actually a little sore. Nice cannons. Thank you. It's you with your bags out, pretty much. I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about, dude? Everyone has breasts, whether they function or not. Yeah, pretty much. I'm having a blast. This stream is amazing. Yep. I'm in Virginia. Do you like to hug? Actually, I don't. Hi, Andrea. How you doing? Are they real? Yep. Is she single? My girlfriend, she wishes she was. If you could, would you flash the bags? On OnlyFans, maybe, but they're fake. Sorry, autocorrect. Do you like 10 Warhog? What? What war? A10 Warhog? Yeah. Boo, baby shark, doo 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 doo, baby shark, doo 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 doo. First time I've seen a polymer upper. That's a good one. Settle the flat face trigger controversy. I like a flat face trigger because I like a 1911. 1911s have a linear trigger, so it pulls straight back. So no matter where you are on the trigger, you get that straight back pull. Shake them tiz. Hold on. They really hurt. Mrs. Mouse is cooking us dinner for us. Nice. But anyways, the straight back trigger on a 1911, it doesn't matter where your finger is on the face. Wait, did they pop out? Okay. This one really wants to fly free. Yeah, if that happens, this... Hold on a second. This live stream could end a little bit quicker than planned. There we go. Wait, hold on. Because that made it flatter. Got to match them. There we go. Oh my God, you're hilarious. Somebody get rid of Flynn, thank you. Why the hell I didn't think they moved. Yeah, no, they're big silicone, dude. Looks like it hurt. It felt a little bit weird. Well, those bazookas are driving me crazy. Yep, they should. This is too weird. All right, Sunday, you have a good one. It begins again. Hey, you're a big YouTuber. Why don't you pay for me to get real ones? Oh. Have you ever been on a battlefield? Nope. Are they heavy? Yes. Do you take your guns outside? Yes. A volume like I've never experienced. Go off, girl. So all the women that have come in here that I'm assuming are actual women are loving this. The dudes are like 50-50 mixed. So that means 66% of my audience thinks this is great, which is absolutely ridiculous. Is live Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. Is it weird that I want to see them? Nope, that's the natural thing. It doesn't matter what's up here. If these are down here, this doesn't matter. Hello from Georgia. Hello, Georgia. F and rolling. Yeah, pretty much. You're so funny with those. Thank you. You have any other rifles? Yeah. This is amazing. So empowering. You betcha, Set. Any rifles with scope? I do have some. 150 watching. Best live stream. Woman here. Would love to hear your story. There is no story. I lost a bet. May I have the pleasure of feeling those beautiful babies? For a lot of money, maybe. You carry in the holster or the bag? Usually in the bag, Fleety. Have you seen the double stack 45 Gersons? They have a 3.4 inch barrel. I'm digging the looks. Yes, I have. Have you ever used your guns on a dummy? No. Got any snipers? Opener, concealed carry, concealed. YouTube Gold. What's your name tonight? My stripper name is, this is going to be a callback to someone from a long time ago, Barbarella. Can you explain the flat face trigger on the 1911 before the girls almost jumped out? I'm sorry, Frack. Yes, so it's a linear trigger. So no matter where you pull it, it goes straight back. Most other guns have an articulated trigger, so it curves. You know, it kind of like, you know, it curves so that when you pull it from down here, it takes less effort than it does up here. So having a flat face trigger on a striker fired gun means that no matter where you're pulling it from, it should give you the same pull no matter where you are. Who'd you bet? The entire audience, dude. 4 different people decided to pay for this. 4 different people paid for me to do this. I'm finished. Now sleep in it. No, this is crazy. Longest shot you fit at the range. The longest range I can go to is only 300 yards. So, is that 1911, the Lord's caliber? 3 of them are. 1 of them is a 9. Wow, you got a nice rack. Thank you, Daisy. See, I keep telling you, all the girls think this is hilarious. Hi, Riley. How can I shoot at the range when I can't even keep my eyes on target? Stop looking at my chest. I'm a bigger man than you are. Did you make good money? Yes, I did, Auntie. You really still wearing those? I made a bet, dude. Grayson, I'm a man of my word. I'm a cross-dresser of my word. Yes, if I did any of that, I would have broke my bank account. Yeah. What in tarnation? Everybody that has a problem with this is just jelly. Wait, are those real? Nope, they're fake. Can I see them things shaking like they're in an earthquake? See, this is what I'm talking about. This is you people doing this. So I'm going to give you 10 big jiggles, okay? 7, 8, 9, 10. Better than Howard Stern and MTV. Man might be a stretch. Well, there is man and woman, so. It's so funny. Oh, thought they were real. Shake them for the bouse. Yep. Bro is happy about this. I'm just having fun at this and actually learning more about you fuckers than I am about myself. That was 12. Well, there you go. You got 2 for free, motherfathers. Just gotta make sure they're staying. Hold on a second. They want to take an exit interview. Listen to this. Nah, bro, I just scrolled to see that. Do you have a girlfriend? Yes. And what does she think about it? She thinks it's the stupidest thing I've done yet, but she's also laughing her ass off. We support your transgender lifestyle, cross-dressing lifestyle. Wait, no feet? Yep, no feet. If I wore a blonde wig under the hat, it would just look like a freaking, what do they call that? Mullet. Does the G2C optic cut screw in where the sight is? Yes. No, it didn't. New e-girl in town. Yep. What was the bet? So I told people in the chat that if they paid for them and paid me to wear them, I would do that. So this has cost me nothing because I don't have pride. Excuse you. And I just decided to do it because they stepped up. When you fuckers step up and pay me, I'm going to do what you guys pay me to do. I'm jealous. You should be. Tice Knits. Thank you, Colin. Did they hurt? No, they're fine. They're not implants. You ever shoot somebody with one of those guns? Nope. But luckily, I've never had to shoot anybody. You finally have the operation. Congratulations. Here's the funny thing, Thomas. I said a year ago that if somebody actually paid 150 grand, I would actually do this. Why are you doing this to yourself? Because I don't have, I'm not inhibited. Also, now that I've willingly done this on live, nobody can hold it against me. So you're not cross. I'm not trans. I'm crossing. Except stream for 40 hours. I tried, McManus. Shut up. You got a girl? Oh, yeah. It's really easy when you're not afraid to do stupid shit. So is a P320 the only internal optics cut? Might be. It's really cross-dressing when you're wearing a pair of gallon jugs. It is cross-dressing. Waste of human space. Are you? Sorry to hear that. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Thank you. Will you be my bestie? You betcha. How much they cost? Only $100. This is very weird indeed. Yep. Why do you have cherries? These are not cherries, dude. These are fucking gazonga bellins. Would it be aight if I make you feel like a Harley? Who? Rendition of a milkshake song. No, I'm good. I'm trying to make eye contact. Good luck with that far out. He does weird stuff for Cash App donos. You betcha. Where did I get them? I got them on Amazon. Such great content. Hey, it pays the bills. They were supposed to be D's. I think they're like E's, man, or F's. No, a lot of people have been excited. It's a tit suit. Pretty much. It's like the college teacher. Take out your books. Uh-oh, someone's sticky. You seem manly, but with boobs. It's because I am. No, I just don't find it funny, lazy. Bro needs to get quadruple. These is basically quadruple D's. You got the stream on the TV. So these are like in 70-inch. That's awesome. Bro, those are hot. Did they hurt? Dude, it's a suit, dude. It's just a top. There you go. Nah, not that one. Make sure to like the live stream. Is this just for jokes? I lost a bet, lazy. You scared me. You'll be all right, Serenity. I don't care about the thing, but I care about the guns behind you. You should.
Notice me, senpai. Ooh.
75 inches of manly boobs. You know, in the olden days, men wore heels. I'm just saying, we've gone a long way around the world. Ooh, what's Palmetto State selling? Respect the bet. Don't respect the bet. Respect the fact that I was willing to do what I said I was doing. Hey, what are you doing? I'm fine. Did the surgery hurt? Oh, come on. Truly, now you're done.
Waifu.
Can't touch a gun, bro. How much longer? 9 minutes. So if you got something to say, get it in there, sons of bitches. Wow, 211 likes. It's only because I'm wearing fake tatas, man. I was thinking about getting a 1911, but instead I got a revolver. I don't know what the hell I was doing. I'm probably the wrong guy to tell. No, you got to pay me if you want me to say something stupid. This is because I'm getting paid, motherfuckers. You do something stupid, you hit a dono. 360 no scope that dono button, butta. Is T-Sauce really getting much better quality? No idea, Cody. I have to rip one apart. What the hell is you? I'm funny. What's the big blue one? That is actually a single shot 22, believe it. Almost 200. Make sure to like the live stream. Yep. How much are you getting paid? Plenty. I don't want to give you an idea because I don't need you guys copying me. Then we'll have 50 live streams of a dude wearing tits. You like how I'm leaning over for you? Just a little bit of titties. Do you like Canik? Yes, Canik is very good. They're built off of Walther platform guns, so they definitely do the job. All right, guys, as we're getting near the end of this, make sure you hit the like button. I know I'm doing something extremely stupid here. I don't always wear stupid shit like this. I did this on a bet and a dare, so it's just the way it's running. I normally don't ask for donations or anything like that, so I make sure you get your value when you actually pay me some money or give me some money, and this is how I do it. So what's going to be the next gun review? That is the Glock 19M, dude. It's already up for members. Later, Patriot. All right, Patriot, you have a nice one. Are those level 3A? Dude, I don't think these would stop a hand. Bet you won't walk in public with it. You pay me enough, I will. I wish we could show us the guns and use them on a dummy. Yep. Girl, it's okay. We love you. I'll do whatever I want to. You gonna come and hang out and do a live stream with me? Do you like the Cattleman revolver? Never actually did that. How does bro have boobies? How do you not have boobies? Can you shout me out? No, I don't do shout outs. Heading to my favorite massage place tomorrow. Oh, happy ending. You've officially made my day. Thank you, Elias. Still waiting for a 357 SIG 1911. They made those. They were called Coonan, Coonan 357 Magnums. Hello, Paul. I saw the beginning of the Glock M video you did. It looks good. I'm going to watch the full video after stream. All right. Still fairly masculine. Thank you. You are so weird. Thank you. You're new here. Hi, Michelle. Where'd those come from? Amazon. I'm going to... Sorry, I should sit a little bit better. How many guns do you own? A few. Nice tits. Thank you. They came from space, Jackson. Fuh? I want a Coonan. Yep. Bro, you are so weird for having that. Nah. Like I said, I made a bet with my audience, and my audience wanted this, so, I'd actually be questioning you guys more than you should question me. Took me a minute to realize they were fake. Yep. I can't believe you actually said my name right. Oh, well, cool. Yeah, right, Solomon. Am I gay? No, I am not. I'm just cross-dressing. How about clip-on earrings? No. If I go too crazy with it, then it gets a little bit odd. What's the best gun for? Ow. Okay, that is a little bit iffy on the neck wound. Thought it was real. A lot of people do, Amana. You're going places. Yep, pretty much. It's worth it occasionally. You guys are weird. Too many accessories would be weird. Yep. I've been doing that to people. Okay. Went from 2A to triple D. Good joke. What's your favorite rifle? My Winchester model 1894 and 3030. I just smoked so much weed and laughing so hard. Holy crap, Batman. Catwoman. This is a cat suit. I'm having too much fun with this. Don't pass out wearing those. Oh, I won't pass out. They're not that hard to wear. I'm not popping one. What do you do if your gun jams?
Please, sir, leave me alone.
You should get a rainbow Glock tattoo on the left one. No, I'm good, dude. This dude's stacked. You bet it, Rick. What's the OnlyFan? I don't have one, but now I think I should, dude. Don't say they popped out. Does the Micro-Roni count as an SBR when the Glock is in it? Not unless it's got a stock on it. Why are you wearing that? I lost a bet. Hold a damn minute, please. Say those are like clothing and not real fakes. It's clothing. Although I did offer to get real implants, but nobody wanted to pay for it. You're a unique fellow, hey? You'd actually be surprised at the number of cross-dressers that are out there. You probably know more than 5. You guys seen that Black Mirror episode? It was something like this. Was it? I'm jealous of your tatas. Yeah, thank you. Are braces still legal? Yes. Would you get some sort of 1911 tattoo? You guys would have to pay for it. My girls use this app. Sorry. This is clearly marked as not for children, so just don't let them watch it. Can you jump up and down? Nope, you got to pay for that shit. I bet you could use them as a holster for your Gerson. Probably could, but Gerson might take a problem to it. You got a 1978 94? Nice. Beautiful balloon bombies. Thank you. Would you let the homies hit it? No, I would not let homies hit it. My girlfriend would get angry. How much would a 1911 tattoo cost? So you guys paid me $2,500 to get the Glock tattoo. I'd probably want 15 to $2,000. $10, he shakes the crap out of them. Pretty much. I would smack my child if they were watching this. You should. Children should not be watching this. What's the one above the CZ? It's not a CZ. It's a Tanfolio Witness, but the one above it is a SIG 320 X5 Legion. And the only reason I'm selling it is so that I can buy the 226 Classic. They're allies of the trans communities. Needs a bra. I'm wearing a bikini top, bro. What else do I need? Must have balls of steel to be able to do this. I just have nothing going on in here. I want to go hunting or catfishing. Marketing genius. Yep. Oh, side boob. Am I bold or am I bald? I'm thinning. This is art. It is completely legal. I'm just somebody wearing a shirt. The fact that you guys can't get over the fact that the shirt happens to have a couple of creative placement silicone inserts. I blame participation trophies for what we're watching. Dude, I won first place in my Thai division. Are they natural? If they are, I don't want. Why don't I have those? I'm calling ice. Thank you, 15. Stone is bald. Stone looks like the left one. From the top down, he looks like the left one. My boyfriend walked in wearing one of those. Did he? That's awesome. I like your toy guns. Thank you. So if McManus and Stone were standing next to each other and somebody was above them taking a picture, there's Stone and McManus standing next to each other at Disneyland. So there you go. Just imagine they have noses where the nipples are. I love you. Are the M2.0 mags interchangeable? Yes. Can't stop staring. Thank you. Make sure you guys hit the like button because we're about to end the stream. What's the main topic of the show? Guns. What if your wife sees this? My girlfriend saw it and she left the room. Are they real? Nope. Do you beat off while wearing that? First time for everything, I guess. Great fun, great stream. Yep. How long did it take you to quit torquing on them when you first tried them on? Be honest. You walked around rubbing and pinching them. I wore them for about an hour, and they really do hurt your back. Do you consider yourself a Glock guy? If so, what do you think about the horse semen thing? It's a job, dude. You know, there are veterinarians that literally their job is helping manually stimulate dogs because they can't get any because they're house dogs. 2 blimps and a dead heat. Yep, pretty much. Yes, you may feel them. My sister just walked in. Well, turn the screen, God damn it! You can't wait until you take them off and become a real man. Oh, no. I don't change just because I have less tit. Just 13 more likes. Joe, did you lose a bet? Kinda. I think I won. What is that? It's so big. I thought I needed TRT, boy oh boy. Are they heavy? Yes, because they are actually silicone. They are, I mean, you can just see by the movement. The less tit comment earned a sub. Yeah. Thank you, brother. Talk about tit for tat. Yep. No, I'm not taking it off. Our Springfield 1911's good. Yes. Yo, dude, I thought this was real. Yep. They look firm. They're really not. Why did you buy that? I lost a bet. I'm watching this on a big screen with Mrs. Mouse with the patio door open. Did you eat bad chicken? Yes. Do you have assault rifles? No, I have rifles. Doubt you can make them bigger to stash guns. Meh. Cross-dressing, seriously. Why not, Dub? Miss Mouse laughed when you shook him. Yeah. The only reason you're selling it is because you don't want a newer SIG. Okay. Why do they look like without the shirt? They look like what they look like. Eek. Yeah, if you're too young, get out. Is your last stand round capped in the... What? Glad I'm already in bed. That just makes me feel weird. Does your girlfriend like the shirt? She kind of rolled her eyes and laughed and walked out. This guy's a weirdo. Thank you. What, you want me to do that? Dude, when I put my hat backwards, I look like a Chinese dumpling maker. I've just busted. Thank you. You're welcome. All jokes aside, love the channel. Thank you. What was the bet? So they bet me that I wouldn't wear them. I told them that if they paid for them and paid me to wear them, I would wear them on a live stream. They look really saggy. Now, Journey, it's a skin suit. Yep. What fresh hell is this? Dumpling maker is insane. Sorry. What GPU is in there? 4070 Ti. Do you notice a difference between the European grip angle and the American? They're both good. There's a fact. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that because it's too tall. I'd have to cut it. I think you won the bet. Pretty much. I got plenty of money. The shirt don't match your eyes. The fact that you're looking at my eyes means that you might be gay. Do you like the Legion? Yes. Play Tarkov? No. It's $10 for him to shake them. Yep. Tomorrow wear them on your backside. No, I'm good, Aura. Austin Powers upgrades, please. No, wear a scarf. I'm good. Oh, it tore. I've got a tear in it, so I might have to cut it now. Nope. Hit the like button. All right, is it 11 o'clock yet? Can I go? Do you have a 2011? Yes, I got a couple. Does the carpet match the drapes? You mean does my carpet made out of silicone? Yes. Yep, so if you guys hit the like, 3 more likes, then I'm going to go. No, it's got a little tear right here in the neck. That's fine if that's all it is. Yeah, it's fine. I'm done, actually. You guys only paid for a couple hours. Just got my Banish 30 back from the dock. It feels nice. Nice. No, because if I take it off, I'll get in trouble. Don't leave me. He's leaving. You should wear a maid dress. I have worn a maid dress. Yo, at first I thought you were one of those. No, I'm just weird. Get them tatted. No, cool. Great stream, 252. All right, guys, we're done. No, we're not talking about any kind of cock when we're talking about skin suits. All right, guys, I'm going to take you off this thing here and show you the guns. Hey, Snucko, what's up, dude? You came in very late. So you guys can just stare at them while we hit the... Wait, there you go. These are the big fake boobies. So, good night.